Yeah, I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, bro. Gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. I'm thinking twice about my life and how I'm living. Say you better not slip, but these devils out here trying to get you, man. Say what I can about this plan, bitch, I don't understand. These streets will take your soul, I'm trying to help y'all comprehend. But life is like shit when you living with no purpose. Gotta get yourself together, try to break right through the surface, yeah. I lost my brother to that rock, man, this shit is insane. My heart goes out to my mama, she really feel my pain. Find my composure out here walking like a soldier, but this shit weighing me down just like a motherfucking boulder. My heart stuck in the past, I'm out here trying to find some closure. Just gotta keep on going, knowing the battle still ain't over, yeah. I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, bro. Gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. The second verse feel like I'm cursed, but shit, I've been through worse. Just thank God, cause I know I could've been riding in that hearse. Through all my ups and all my downs, I gotta put them first. Jesus, my kingdom, been with me through all my strongest hurts. Felt like there's demons on my shoulder trying to tear me down. But to get brighter shit, you gotta get broken to the ground. All them drug addicts and killers up on my side of town. But fuck it though, I'm posted straight up out that underground. Preach to the young and stay in school, that street life isn't cool. Lead by example, cause if I do it, they gon' do it too. I'm off that 9th Street teaching boxing to the kids and youth. Just trying to get back to my city, shit, that is the truth. I pray to God and ask for help, hoping that I can change. So much be going on inside this life I'm living, man. Trying to move on, but shit, my past is always catching up. No time for that, these opportunities be passing, but gotta be strong for the ones who don't feel like holding on. It's in your struggle where you find out who you really are. Your times go hard, but you just need to put your faith in God and keep on going. Pray my lyrics really take me far. Yeah, man, it's like through it all, you know, you gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep on going. It ain't never ending. That's the last say. Shit, just put your faith in God and stand tall through it all.
Boom. I love what Lavini's all about. You're on mute, Lolo.
I love him. I believe him and my son could work together and make a bomb ass album.
I'll send you the links and stuff. Yeah, he's real cool. He's really cool.
I like him.
Yeah, and then the cool thing is Rainwater also did like a music review on him, and Rainwater was impressed. So he kind of like sent Lavini kind of through the sector or whatnot. So he's up and coming. You know, he's out there trying to grind. You know,
yes.
If I didn't type to y'all, let's see the people that just came in. Let's see, we got. I think I typed to everybody but nobody. Well, no pun intended. Jessica. Nubiology, Courtney, I typed to you, the only Empress, and everybody else. So, Jessica.
Hey, Empress.
Typically, no, you're good. Typically, Envy writes a bunch of shit down and makes banners and notes and follows a format, but we're really not gonna do that, right? So,
what's up, Lemon?
What's up, Lemon? How you doing, man? What it do? So basically, we know that there's a gazillion stories. I don't think we can name a content creator who hasn't talked about last night. And here's the thing, like the Discord and this channel or whatever, I feel like this is a good place where Lolo could come, where her supporters are present. And the reason why I do have a banner, Lolo didn't know this. I don't want any narrative spelling. Oh, he's going to get you cash outs for this and that. No, the reason why I did make her cash up a banner is because she lost a video last night. So, you know, that's a financial loss. So we're going to do our best to, compensate her for that. And I do appreciate, Yeah.
Aw.
Because yeah, I kind of felt like, damn, Lolo, I wanted to run up there. I
I
did.
know you did. I can feel it. You was in the chat like, what the?
I was in the chat like, Lolo, shit. Yeah, yeah, I was actually happy that Room Shaker stepped in there. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God. I was like,
I
thank
was
God. What up,
too.
happy life? What up, happy life?
Happy.
So basically, this is going to be a positive experience. And if people, how I do my content, I like it to be one and
Absolutely.
done. Like once, like I did with Resto, like
Hmm.
when Lemon and I have ever had issues or whatever. When I say
Yeah,
we're done, we're done.
we're
So my
done.
goal, yeah, my goal is that we don't have to talk about this ever again because I
Please.
think yeah, we're gonna dead it. I think the only reason why people are doing it because everybody has their assumptions, and then everybody feels like they're in your shoes and they want to
Right.
play freaking whatever. So
One leg up.
so Lolo and I talked just for a few minutes or whatever, and just to get everything clear, a lot of people are throwing, a bunch of names out there: Shamar, Fifi, 88, Jay Dunn, who else? Uppity, all
Yeah.
kinds of names or whatnot. So Lolo's pretty much going to tell us from her point of view, how everything rolled out, and
Yeah.
then what shut the show down, and then also a lot of people want to know what she was doing over at Fifi's, right?
Hmm.
And doesn't really matter how many devices we have, we can only take so much, and we don't know
Right.
what Lolo was feeling. People could
True.
say, oh my God, the apology was this and that, whatever. I have my own opinion about it, but let's hear from
Hmm.
Lolo, and then we're probably going to ask Lolo about what's happened currently,
Yeah.
which Uppity actually helped her out because Uppity posted pictures of a happy family. Like, everybody had a car, everybody had clean clothes, people were smiling. I was like, what is that? So we really want to break that down. And then we know that Jay Dunn was upset because she was backstage. So it was said that she, posted a link or whatever the case may be. So Lolo, the
Hmm.
floor is yours. I'll be quiet. If you
All
want to kind
right.
of walk through the experience, tell them what you felt, and then we'll go from there.
Let's walk through it. Hello, guys. How you doing? Thank
Hey, in
you,
comments,
Casey. Thank you.
real quick.
No, we're not going to deflect on the Uppity. Uppity inserted herself. She was in my back. She was in the back chat, sitting on the link. We couldn't get up. I wouldn't let her up last night.
Comments,
So,
I'll get to y'all as soon as I can. I just don't want to
mhm.
interrupt Lolo saying, hey, 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 hey. So I'll type or I'll highlight your comment as much as I can. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
All right,
So
Lolo. So from the
let's
beginning, the
go.
show started, whatever. Let's start from like when things started going haywire.
Absolutely. So, um, me and Judge Fifi were having a decent conversation. Now I don't know Judge Fifi, so I mean I know of her, and I drop down in her bushes every now and again, but I didn't know the extent of who Judge Fifi is. I knew that she was interested in Jay Dunn, and that's what we were talking about. And then Jay Dunn came up and told her she was she was abrupt. She was like, "I'm not interested, ma'am." And then evidently it was some sort of emails going around or whatever. I don't know. I didn't want them. I said they asked me, I can send you. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want any of that. That's not my story. I don't want any of that. So I had to drop Jay Dunn. She came back, and I think at that point Shamar may have been up there because Shamar he came on the link, and him and her was starting to go at it, and I said, wait a second, are you feel comfortable with Shamar up here? Because didn't know they knew each other like that. Because I didn't see ODS the night before. So I drop Shamar down. She said, no, I don't want to. So drop him down. Okay, not a problem. We continue talking for a few minutes. And then I realized Shamar has sent all his people over. And I was like, is it okay if we bring him up? And she's like, yeah, it's okay. So when I did talk to her, she said they have a thin line love-hate relationship. And because I couldn't figure out the relationship, I couldn't figure out if they liked each other or didn't like each other or just was like cat fighting. And so they started going pretty low. She did not go as low as he did. Now I love Shamar. Shamar was going really low. He got sent I guess an email or IG, I don't know. And he started talking about private parts and things like that, and STDs and her kids. And so she said she felt threatened, and I could hear her arguing back. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe they need to just get this off of their chest and be done with it. But then a porn bomb, and I'm like, I didn't even I'm looking at it and I'm like, are these two women up here? And it took me forever to get it down, so I had to delete the video. I deleted it. Jay Dunn wanted it reported because she asked my mods to drop her ex's link. Now, if anybody drops the link in my chat, I automatically say, please subscribe to them. I'm dropping their link, so please subscribe to them. I mean, and then I wasn't even sure who she was talking about. I don't know who Jay Dunn's been hanging out with like that. So I put it in the back chat. I'm like, is this who you talking about? And she's like, well, why didn't you just say it out loud if you're gonna put in the back chat? I'm like over it. I'm over it. Like I told Jada, I'm not going to argue with you over this. You asked my mods to drop her channel, and I mean, shit. If I'm dropping her channel, subscribe. Please subscribe to Bambi Doe. I mean, damn. And so, of course, she got mad and all of that stuff, and she wanted Lori Patterson and this and that. I've never hidden who I was. I am who I am. I don't make no exceptions for it, no explanations for it. I just am who I am. I'm the same way. Ask Lemon, anybody who's met me, I'm the same way everywhere I go, everywhere I am. I don't change up. I don't do all of that. I'm just me. Slightly confused at times, all kinds of things, but I'm just me. Now, it was said that I was drinking last night. Still the same bottle of Milagros, still the same bottle that I started with how long ago? Okay.
Damn, Lolo. You stretching that out.
I mean, I don't drink like that. This was for Tipsy Tuesdays. No, I'm not blaming Jay Dunn for P-bombing me. Jay Dunn didn't P-bomb me. Judge Fifi did.
See, that was one of the confusions.
That was Jay Dunn didn't P-bomb me. No, she just wanted to argue, and I did not want to argue with her at all. And I wasn't drinking. I didn't even hit my vape until the end, because at that point I'm like, what the hell is happening? So I went over to Judge Fifi because Queen 88 came over, and she said that she heard that I had contacted Fifi to come over, but no, Fifi had evidently been transported, I guess, from Lemons Live or whoever. She was in the chat. That's why I even talked to her. I was like, hey, can you come tell me about this thing with Jay Dunn? And that's how she even got up there. We've never been on each other's link or anything like that. I like Judge Fifi. I don't know of that much of her to not like her. And so when she said that she was feeling threatened, and Queen 88 was telling me that she felt like Shamar and Jay Dunn were jumping her, I was like, wait, they weren't up there together that long. So that is the reason I went over there. Now, if someone says they feel threatened on my channel, I am woman enough to go over there and apologize. I should have threw a 30 up. I should have stopped it, but I wasn't quite sure of the dynamic of their relationship. So I'm trying to figure out, because they were making fun with it. I'm like, what, are y'all friends or no? But some of the stuff that Shamar was saying was too much. I mean, it was just too much. And I don't know the things that Judge Fifi has been through with her kids, her family. I didn't know any of that. She was explaining a little of that, but I didn't want to pry, because none of my business, period. So she said she felt threatened. That's why she P-bombed me. So then Jay Dunn wanted to, of course, report me because I wouldn't let her back up. And here comes Uppity. I wouldn't let her up. Grown folks come up there. Tulsa come up there. And, everybody's trying to figure out what's going on, because I just started another live. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to start another live. I mean, damn, we do this. We ain't getting paid zillions of dollars, but every little dollar counts. But somebody has said that I contacted Fifi beforehand to come over there. I don't know how to contact Fifi, and that's what I explained to Queen 88. The only person I know how to contact is Queen 88. I don't know how to contact Cam or anybody else from like that. I just don't know how to contact her. So no, I didn't ask her to come over. She was in the chat, and that's why I asked her to come up. But now I deleted the video because I did not want any backlash as far as the porn bombing. I was going to edit it out, and I had done that, and I had reposted. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I don't feel like it's 3 something in the morning. Just get rid of it. Just it's more headache than it was worth. And I don't need that. So I went over there and I apologized because I didn't want her feeling threatened on my channel. That's not what my channel is about. It's supposed to be a safe space for anybody, any sexuality, anybody. I mean, hell, one of my sons are gay. I mean, I am bi. I want everybody to feel included and to be loved on by the love bugs, period. So I apologized about it. She apologized to me for porn bombing me, and I thanked her for that. And I went back to my channel, and we continued into the night. And that's, I mean, pretty much after that, I didn't even bother listening to a whole lot of stuff this morning because I knew it was going to be a whole bunch of narratives being spun and this and that. The only reason I went live today is because I was going to put a post. I write better than I speak at times. There are times when I can write you an essay up in an hour, but I'm like, why am I posting this? So instead, I just went live and said what was going on and what was, because it was a lot of stuff. I can't believe Lori went over there and apologized to somebody that porn bombed her. I didn't apologize.
Yeah, that's the huge thing. Yeah, that's the huge
weird thing. I apologized because this woman said she felt threatened on my channel. I apologize.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though, right? So why do you feel like you have to save some people that are arguing on a panel? Like, and let's just keep it real. What I say is just my personal experience. It isn't towards anybody. But Mo3 sector, the panels aren't protected. We've been like that since the beginning.
Right.
I'm surprised that people feel threatened when all we do is scratch over there. Like we don't really, I mean, 88 does go over the Mo3 case, Sin goes over it, Ratchet and all them, but anywhere else, we're used to, I mean, there's one of the rules over there is don't ask the content creator for help. Literally.
So
literally. Bimp Bloke will put it up there on his banner. Do not ask the host for help. Basically removing him from the situation of any issues that people have. So these individuals are very, very aware of Broadway's channel, Bimp's channel, whatever. We pretty much have the same protocol. So that's what I was confused about on your panel, why it needed to be different. I feel like something was taken advantage of, because what I heard was, oh, Lolo was tired or drinking or on edibles or out of it or whatever the case may be, whatever the excuse was. But I'm just shocked that your panel needed to be so much different at 3 a.m.
I didn't know that. I mean, I know the Mo3, they kind of get down, but this is why I was kind of confused. Like, why are y'all friendly scratching, or are you just, what are you doing? I mean, even Lemon's panel, they get at it. People get at it, and that's that. So yeah, Heffley, I kind of feel like fell for the okie doke, but
see, the thing is you're regularly over here, you're regularly at Lemons, right? And you hear Lemon and me say the same thing, like, I'm not going to get in the middle of two people woo banging, right?
Yeah.
How many times is that said? Lemon makes that very, very clear.
That's true.
And people get their shit off, right? and it is what it is. I just don't know why it was different for you. I really don't.
I
And I
don't
don't
get
think
it.
that's fair. I really, really don't.
I just felt I was it was 3 something in the morning. Don't hang up that late. Usually I'm asleep. I went live. I saw Lemon felt like I could tell he felt like he was over this live. Like, yeah, I'm ready to get on to my vacation. And it's cool, you know. And I'm like, well, let me go live. And I didn't even realize you were live, or I would have just came over to your live and saved everything. But no,
No, when
Trinity Gal,
as soon
I
as we
don't know
heard it,
Fifi. Mm-hmm.
well, that was crazy. See, I think you were somebody was trying to throw you off. I'm glad Trini did say that, because I think somebody was trying to throw you off because they said the original issue is because you contacted Fifi. Remember they said that you were trying to get
Yeah,
numbers off of Fifi?
yeah. I don't know
And you're like, I don't
Fifi.
know her IG, I don't know her
I don't know her
Facebook, Instagram.
email. I know nothing of that. I know
Right.
nothing of that. And so I saw her in the chat, and
What's
that's
up, Kenny?
exactly why I don't know, lovely one. I don't know who took Nessa's channel. I don't get into other people's business like that. It's not my business at all. Hey, Paula, it's not my business. But and you right, Molly. I can definitely be messy. But last night I wasn't messy. I was confused as to what was actually going on between them. And then when she said they have a love-hate relationship, I'm like, this is crazy. But now, I mean, so but you say in Mode 3 sector, they scratch in the panel
That's all
holder.
we do. That's all we do. I mean, basically, I mean, now don't get me wrong. As I said, 88, but 88 is close to the family. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're all kind of intermixed in Dallas. So, you know, she does have a personal relationship with Rainwater, Mo3, so on and so
Mm-hmm.
forth. So she knows a lot about it. But we literally scratch. I mean, that was our quote unquote claim to fame. You know, when people say something like, "Oh, beef sector versus Mo 3 sector," and I'm like, it's completely different. You can't
Mm-hmm.
have a beef sector versus Mo 3 sector, because beef
Yeah.
sector pretty much, you know, covers content about each other in more of a chill way. If you guys are
Mm-hmm.
mad at each other, it's like, okay, well, you know, somebody strikes a channel or whatever. But Mo 3 sector, you go over there, like I was thinking about audio. I was like, Mo 3 sector, you go over there and you better be able to bang it out.
Yeah.
Why do you think it costs $50 to drop somebody and $100 to get back up? No
I didn't even.
negotiation. Yep.
Yeah, I should have. Maybe I should have researched, but it was just a spur of the moment. She was in. No, I don't. So fight. I got other stuff to do.
Thank you,
I
Suki, for the for the super chat. Suki did say yeah,
uh,
I mean, people, as
Suki.
I said, we will, or Suki, I'm sorry about that. Um we will definitely get down to that, because I do want to talk about
Mm-hmm.
your experience over there, because I know a lot of people were trying to do the 2 device thing. Lolo's
Mm-hmm.
over at Lolo's over at Fifi's or whatever. So
Right.
we're definitely not gonna skip over like, oh, I just was over there because of this and that. We'll drill that
Yeah.
down, because I know that's what's gonna come back on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Um, so we'll get into that more, but she definitely said that she apologized because she doesn't want anybody to feel uncomfortable on her panel or
Yeah.
disrespected. She wants to maintain you know, the brand of how she conducts.
Yeah.
And Lolo and I, when we were talking earlier, I was like, Lolo, I was like, and now the whole quote unquote solve the problem, is Envy
Mm-hmm.
gonna come in here right now and do a whole bunch of stuff and Lolo's gonna be fine after this?
No.
Probably not. But
No.
am I going to bring light to some of the things? Absolutely.
Some
And
truth.
and hopefully people, you know, and my thing is, my
Misunderstandings.
platform is, if somebody wants to have a conversation, if somebody pulls up, they're having a conversation. Jay Dunn, Fifi, I don't care who it is. Because basically, if the platform is open with Lolo here, in my opinion, nobody has anything else to say if they don't show up. And it's not a clout chase, it's not a content thing. I just want to end it. You know what I'm
Diva.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a lot on your plate right now, especially with like people going after you, whatever people's opinions are, the apology,
Yeah,
the
well, and let them, when you get down to it, they're gonna, no matter what I say and what I tell them, they're going to still say the same thing. They're going to say, no, Lori was eating edibles. No, Lori didn't
Mm.
have any
Now,
edibles.
would you say she probably Envy if J Dunn wants to speak, please allow her the same regards. Thank you. Diva, you know how I do. One of the things is I said if anybody has any grievances. The reason why I did that is I don't want somebody to say, well, Lolo was over at Envy's and talking about this and that, and I still feel like I got to get my shit off. No, you don't feel like you have to get your shit off because there's a conversation over here. This isn't the night to be screaming and hollering. Lolo's here to answer any questions or whatever, as long as it's respectable. So yeah, Diva, 100%. Yeah, anybody can talk their shit. But okay. So we did cover that. So I want people to know that like she didn't reach out to Fifi behind the scenes to clout chase.
No.
Um, that's a huge thing, right?
Yeah,
Um,
no.
and then we'll basically drill down to the fact that do you want to be the channel like with a pin link, because there's a lot going on, somebody's going to be mad you don't highlight their comment, somebody's going to be mad they're waiting in the back, somebody's going to be mad you didn't let them speak. There's a lot going on.
Yes, there's a lot going on. And I don't mind having my link pin. I really don't, because I like to talk to people. I like it when Noble and them come up. I like it when Wes come up. I like it. Hey, Shakim. I like it when people come up. I'd like to talk to people. And so I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with having the link pin. I didn't pin it today because I just wanted to get my stuff off and let it be known what had happened, what I saw, what I did. And it's still being ran around and all of that. And this is why people turn their red ball off. I see exactly why, but I didn't think anything like that would happen. A little white boy tried to porn bomb me the other night. And I mean, when it happens, to me, it's funny. It's funny. And I try to catch it, fix it, and go on with life. I got too much other stuff that I have to take care of and I have to do to worry about what's going on YouTube all the time. I'm not checked in all day long.
Yeah, I just really thought that. I mean, I literally thought that you'd be like, I don't know. I think that you're good with, 4 or 5, 6 people or whatever. Last night was just so many different strong personalities,
Very
like all
strong.
in the same room. It's like, whoa, Room Shaker and 88 are arguing. Fifi's arguing with Jay Dunn. It's like, oh my God,
very strong-willed women. And it was like, whoa, hey, ODS, baby.
What's
hey,
up, ODS?
It was like, whoa, it was a lot. I'm not used to numbers like that. I'm not, I mean, I've been here a long time. I'm not used to numbers like that. I'm not.
Like 450.
Yeah, that was why I was like, what the, where, who, hi? I'm like, what? I mean, I'm not on YouTube for relevance. I got shit to do. I can shut it down tomorrow and go on with life and still do modding for other people and go on about my business. I don't want arguing and fighting with everybody and all this stuff all the time. I know this is the beef sector. I know exactly where I am. I started here. I know that when I feel like I got to fight with somebody, I will. The only reason that I fought with Uppy is because she came over there last night. She stayed in the back, wanting to be pulled up. I wasn't going to let her overtake the panel. The panel was already overtaken. I mean, it was already, like you said, strong personalities up there. I didn't need Uppity up there. She had nothing to do with any of this. Nothing to do with any of it at all. And Uppity, if you want your membership money back, baby, I'll be glad to cash app it to you. Absolutely. I'll be glad to cash app it to you. That's fine with me, hon. But then she posted my children's pictures. What? I've never done anything to her like that. Why would you? That's what set me off today. That is what's really set me off. When somebody says she got your kids up on there.
They did do that. I forgot. Shakim did get attacked today. He ended his live. Yep.
Oh,
yeah, they
damn,
did.
Shakim.
Yeah, people were backstage coming in different pictures. I don't know exactly what happened, but I definitely know that Shakim was like, oh, they almost got me. So it's almost, yeah, I don't know who they is, but It seems
Yeah.
like it's going to be, on YouTube, like things become epidemics. Like whether people are going to start striking. Oh, the strike teams are out. Oh, the takedown team is out. Whatever the case may be. So it's bad, and hopefully that doesn't happen. And one of the things I want to drill down is I don't see a sector war. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead,
Right.
Lolo.
Well, yeah, no,
Um,
I would hope not. And Shakim, I'm sorry that happened to you, because I'm glad you got that quick reaction and that you caught it like that. 3:30 this morning, I was tired. I was not even thinking. When I saw two women up there, I'm like, is that they? What? I'm literally trying to figure out, are they naked? I mean, so yeah, I was slow at 3:30 in the morning. You're not going to get on the spot, Lori, at 3:30 in the morning. Not at all. Sarcona said no membership refunds.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Fifi says she took Shakim's channel. I was glad to see he was still here. Um. Well, the thing is, he said I was filing a copyright in one tab and setting up a redirect to my next live in another. Oh, Jesus Christ! So he was basically fighting a strike and doing a redirect.
Damn, I'm sorry about that.
So
Really
I
am.
don't know exactly what's up, Vibrant. Appreciate you. I don't know exactly. I don't know what Sharkim did. I don't think Sharkim was present during any of kerfuffles or anything like that. So I don't know if it's a random type situation. I don't know. But you have to
It
strike
does
my
feel
company,
weird.
not my channel. It's a minority owned small business. So
That's good.
um
That's true,
let's
Marlon.
see. What'd you say? You told me to stay focused. Oh yeah, I'm not highlighting wet butt. What's up, Veronica? So
Right.
basically, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I was reading the chat. So basically, now we got the whole like overview for
Right.
the damn overview.
The
So
outline of it, yeah.
I'm going to do my best to look at the chat and see who's confused about what. So I think
Mm-hmm.
one of the things we have to figure out is who was dropped, who was waiting, because there were moments where people got angry,
Mm-hmm.
and I think people wanted that sorted out because you're like, I dropped this person, brought that person up, dropped this person.
Yep.
So who was the most concerned, and how, like, what is the chronological order of people getting dropped or being backstage or
Mm.
whatever? Because I know that you
Mm.
wouldn't let Jade Lynn
Yeah.
back up. You didn't want a fight between
Yeah.
her and yeah.
Well, and
Go
I
ahead.
didn't want to fight with her either. So I once and Jay Dunn left the last time on her own. She left on. I didn't drop her. She left the last time on her own. But then she came back and she was waiting in the back. Uppity came. She was waiting in the back. And like I said, I didn't want to. Uppity didn't even have anything to do with it. Grown folks came and he really didn't have. I wasn't even gonna let him up there. But once people had started dropping down, I was like, let me just bring them up. And Tulsa had come back, and I was, I don't know. But I went on ahead and brought Tulsa up. And so I don't know if that made Uppity and Jay Dunn madder because I just didn't bring them up or not. And like I said, with Shamar, when I asked Judge Fifi earlier in the video, did she feel comfortable? And she said, well, no. And he kindly went down. It was no problem. He stayed in the back. And then when I asked her again, she was cool with it. So, it was people waiting in the back. There was another person, I don't even remember what his name was, but it was some Caucasian man. I don't know.
Oh, they've been going around. Yeah, you got to watch
Mm-hmm.
out for them. They've been going around. They'll switch their
Yeah.
name up real quick. It's almost like there's a group of them. I've
Yeah.
seen them at Pizarro's. I've seen them at yours. I've seen it at my mine.
Yep.
I've seen them at Lemons. Yeah, they're tripping, and you know them
Mhm.
because they make some kind of weird noise. Like they got
Yeah.
weird. You
I
hear,
caught that one the other night. Yes, I caught that one the other night.
yep, yep.
And
I
when
always know
that
who they are. Yep.
you see, yeah, and what it did was it made me laugh, and I'm like, what is going what? And
Hmm.
I was quick there. I was quick that night. I was quick that night and caught it just like that. But I didn't think I never in my mind, I don't know Judge Fifi, so I don't know. I never thought I just didn't dawn. We were having such a good conversation that it never dawned on me that she would do that. But you know, I'm not going to fight and argue with Judge Fifi. Now, Queen 88 taking up for her friend from a story that she heard in bits and pieces and people telling her stuff. You're supposed to hold your friend up. If something's attacking Envy, I'd be like, whoa, wait, wait a minute. So, I mean, I'm not mad at Queen 88 for trying to figure out why is her friend, why did I do this? And when I explained it to her and I went over there and we talked about it, she apologized to me for pouring bombing me. She told me how she felt. But now you say in Mo 3 that people just scratch like that and it's okay.
Yeah. Right.
So
And you dust yourself off, you come to fight another day. As I said, that's why it's 50 to drop, 100 to come back. No negotiation. It's not $1 per minute. You know what I'm saying? It's just because it happens a lot. People actually do buy them back up.
I had no idea. I mean, all that was not something that I was. And absolutely, Malik, you're right. It's time to kind of tighten it up. He said, tighten up your circle. I got you.
See, that goes along the lines of Lolo. As I said, I think that everybody has their strengths, weaknesses, whatever. You're very open, but I think that people utilize like, oh, she's tired. She's been taking her, care of her mom all day. She was driving around, whatever. And unfortunately, some people are target practice for some others to go after, bigger channels or quote unquote.
But my channel isn't even big. It's not big. I don't have a big channel. So it's odd to me. Hey Kim, baby, it's odd to me. Okay.
Rhonda wants to know: did you keep Fifi on panel and drop Jay Dunn, especially since you know Jay Dunn, but you said you didn't know Fifi? So basically,
Jay Dunn was literally cussing me out. I mean, she was cussing me out. She was wanting to fight because she wanted Bambi's channel dropped so that Fifi could go and look at Bambi's channel and see what she looked like. And it was weird. She wanted her to see Bambi's channel, but she didn't want her to know who Bambi was. What? I'm like, why? So she wanted to argue with me. So yes, I dropped her. Now, Judge Fifi, she didn't porn bomb me to the very end. She didn't porn bomb me to the very end. But Jay Dunn wanted to cuss me out.
Oh yeah, they wanted go ahead. I thought you finished. Go ahead. Jay Dunn wanted to cuss you out.
Yeah,
so she cussed you out because you didn't drop a link.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, well, the mods dropped the link, and I asked her in the back chat because, like I said, I didn't know who Jay Dunn been hunching on lately. How would I even know that?
Because they said you wrote a name in the back chat. Is that where that comes?
Yeah, I asked her, was this just Bambi? Is this who you talking about? Because that's how I know Bambi. It's just Bambi. Is this who you talking about? And then she said, well, you might as well have said it out loud. And I'm like, well, you asked to have this woman's channel drop. So if this woman's channels drop, what I said is you asked to have this channel drop. I said, please subscribe to her. And I'm reading the channel name because Bambi changed the channel name. But you want her channel drop so that Judge Fifi can see that she's not like Bambi, but you don't want me to try to figure out with you. And I said, Jay Dunn, can you read the back chat? And I don't know if she didn't hear me, if she didn't see it or what, but she proceeds to start cussing me out. And I was like, no. You know me and Jay Dunn's history. I don't want to argue with her. I just don't want to argue with her because she gets so low. She's, you're this, you're crippled, you're this. I mean, it's like you asked for her channel to be dropped. Why would you want her channel to be dropped? And then get mad because I say subscribe to the woman's channel. And so it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's confusing.
It's confusing. It's opposites.
Is that about the time that Jay Dunn dropped?
Because no, I did hear her.
Oh, you dropped her when she was cussing you out.
Yeah,
because I remember you said something along the lines of "this ain't gonna happen" and I'm not a bag of bitches or whatever you said. Something along those lines.
I'm not finna fight tonight. I'm not finna fight. It is too late in the night to be sitting around here fighting. No, not at all. So yes, I dropped her. But Lady Snoop, but I said Lady, I looked at it. But Judge
You
Fifi
got it.
hadn't done anything at that by that point. She hadn't done anything. Jay Dunn started getting real nasty with her, and Fifi was going back with her. And it was just like, okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. And so I dropped her down because I was talking with Fifi and we were having a decent, very decent conversation. But Jay Dunn came up there ready to fight. I mean, she came up there ready to fight. I'm not interested in you, ma'am. And then, okay.
88 coming up disrespecting you had nothing.
No. 88 came in there trying to find out what was going on with her friend. She came in there trying to find out. That's 88. That's how she's going to try to find out what's going on with her friend. But
Right, she did.
Yeah, and she didn't come in there. You bitch, what did you do? You didn't.
No.
She didn't do that. She wanted to find out what was going on. So
well, it's pretty normal to find out what's going on with your friend. Now she did, I believe that's where the quote unquote clout chase came from, because it was like I just got off the phone with her, and what we were talking about is that's where the numbers. Oh, you're utilizing her for numbers, and that's when you said I've never contacted that woman. I don't know why that question was asked. Maybe, but I think 88 did say I was confused, and that was the information I got, and that's why I asked you. So I think that's how it happened. What's up, Noble?
And I think because there's some fake email going around that she thought maybe I had Judge Fifi's email as well, or IG, but I don't know her like that. That was my first time talking to her, like really talking to her. And I thought she was a cool person. I don't know her history. I still don't know her history. I didn't spend the day researching her history. I don't do that. I ain't got time. I don't have time to research everybody's history and this, that, and the other. I don't go through and watch videos of everybody from 50. I don't do that. I just don't. I ain't got time for it. I'm sorry. I don't have time for it. I just don't. I know 88 from the contest with Lemon, and I know 88 from audio. I know 88 from when she came over and I called, or didn't call her. I IG'd her and asked her, can we please clear up this bullshit that I said they was aiming for Lemon's channel, and she came over. That was the only time I've contacted anybody from Mo3 to come over and talk so we could explain what happened and just be done with it. So I don't know Judge Fifi like that. I just don't know.
I didn't think you did. You don't, I mean, you're not one to even really talk behind the scenes like that. Okay. All right, Molly. I didn't even read it. I just highlighted it. So hopefully it's not crazy. Why can Lolo stand up to someone like Conscious Energy, who has never P-bombed you, but you apologize to Fifi?
Again, the reason I apologized is because she said she felt threatened. In our sector, when they say they feel threatened like that and they're going after kids and all of that stuff, and Shamar's talking about STDs and private parts and all of this. So I didn't know what the hell, why. So she said she felt threatened, but now feeling threatened by Jay Dunn and Shamar, they weren't talking to her at the same time. So I don't know how that was, or jumping her, but I apologize for her feeling threatened. Now, Conscious Energy is something about him I just don't like. Molly, there's just some people you just don't like. It's very few people that I don't like. Very few people. I like mostly everybody. I get a good energy from mostly everybody. But there's something about him that rubs me the wrong way. Just period. It's just something about him. So I
His
don't
intro, the vernacular. And he thinks he can rap. What's up, Pizarro? I just took Charlie's question down. Charlie. There we go. Charlie did say, did Fifi dox Shamar on the panel? If so, you should have dropped Fifi right after, because that is against, community guidelines. And I don't know
what she said that doxed him. I don't know any of Shamar's information, so I don't know what she said that doxed him. I don't recall her saying anything that doxed him. I know she said something about him living with his mother. I don't know anything else.
Hey, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know anything. I don't know about. I don't know Shamar's information to know when someone's doxing him. You got to kind of know what they're, who they are or what they are for somebody to dox them.
See, this is what I was saying before. The way they get down in the Mo3 sector, they get doubled and triple teamed, and either swing or get swung on. Makes no sense why she felt threatened on your panel, Lolo. Um, that's
That's
what I was
odd.
asking, and I'm not against anybody. I'm not against Fifi. I'm not against Jay Dunn. I'm not against anybody. I'm just asking questions. And that's what I was confused about. That's basically where we started.
Yeah.
I mean, our sector literally is that. Why the hell do you think? Why the hell? Okay, so 88 and audio were on the platform. And remember, we were joking with audio. Hey, if you go over there and you can get to scratching and you can make it, through a few panels. We were talking about Broadway and those people or whatnot. And we were kind of joking about it, and nobody got corrected. Oh, it's not like that in the Mo3 sector. There was no correction. We know that you need to go over there swinging.
And I don't really hang in the Mo3 sector. I don't hang on. I know I can't hang on Broadways and I know I can't. That's just not me. I can't hang with them. They got a really, really tough panels and stuff.
So this is what people were thinking about the history or whatnot, doxing several times. Now, this is alleged. I don't know how Sylvia knows this, but this is alleged. Just saying that basically she had we don't have to talk about the details, but it seems like, people think that Fifi and Shamar had a history. And I thought they just met each other like that night or, recently.
I thought now they said something about ODS's the night before, and he said, "Oh, you wanted a moment with me then," and this, and I'm like, they know each other or they don't know each other. I don't know enough about Mo3 sector to know the players. I just don't. But when she said she felt threatened, I felt bad. That she felt threatened because I don't want anybody to feel threatened.
Lolo getting a Mo3 sector initiation was not by Pico cards.
Right, Shakim? Is
She
that what
doesn't
this
need
is?
an initiation. She's not trying to go over there. Lolo's really happy in her space. You know what I'm saying?
Right in my one little. I'm right happy right here, just being me. That's it. But Shakim, is that what that is, baby?
Hey, no, I don't think that's happening, Lolo. I mean, that's why, like, somewhere in this conversation, we're really going to drill down, like, what you want to see for your channel, because in my personal opinion, that pin link, it's not good. The reason why it's not good is because let's just say that you're running your panel perfectly. Everybody's having a conversation, whatever. If somebody hits that link,
right,
in their backstage and you don't want them up there, they assume that if they click that link and they're backstage, they get a automatic pass to come up on the panel. And see, that's the issue. You could piss people off just by them being backstage for too long. I was back there for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Do? Kick them off? I mean, do you just kick them out of the studio?
I do, but I kind of have a reputation for dropping people. But that's why I was gonna say, in your instance, people don't feel like you're mean.
Just gonna drop them. Yeah, I'm not as mean.
You're tolerant.
It's some people that will push me off my square and make me react.
What's up, Cool Storm?
It's not most of them. I'm Tracy. Tracy says cuss them out.
Well, Tracy. Well, see, the thing is I feel like people pick and choose. No disrespect, but I don't think that they would go to certain platforms, or not they. I'm not talking about you 88 or Fifi. I'm just saying people in general wouldn't go to certain platforms, and you got to conduct yourself a certain way on everybody's platform. And I don't think, I mean, as you said, like, you're not used to going live like that, having those kind of numbers or whatnot. So I think they're like, oh, strike, because you don't really have that stance yet. Don't go effing with Lolo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. I definitely get you. So, I understand, lovely one. I definitely. See how this isn't a bow down. It wasn't bow down. It was an apology for her feeling threatened. She apologized to me for the P bombing. It was a mutual apology. I don't see as that bowing down.
Right. Well, here's the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at a troll move, for example, right?
Okay.
Everybody has the way that they conduct themselves on YouTube. And
Mm-hmm.
Mo 3 troll beef sector isn't called troll beef sector for no reason, right?
See.
So do you feel, based on Lady Snoop's question, do you
Mm-hmm.
feel that it was one of those situations like, okay, let's do this and that, and then get Lolo over here to make the beef sector look weak?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't even.
Because they went live. So wouldn't that kind
Mm,
of prompt you to be like, "Oh, let me fix this"? Don't you think it was, the timing of the chronological order of everything was pretty convenient?
that
Because the
sounds
thing
convenient.
is, well, magically you got convinced to go over there. Who convinced
Yeah.
you? Tell me this. Who convinced you the most to go over there and do this apology? How did that even go down? Because I remember that you were chilling on the link. You guys were talking about all the issues or whatnot. At that point, I think somebody told you that Jay Dunn posted the URL.
Yeah, which didn't
And
go anywhere
then
because I deleted it.
she
Uh-huh.
came, yeah, she came back, and I know you wouldn't let her up or whatever. I saw all that
Mhm.
happen, but yeah, just tell us about like the point where you wanted to apologize.
Well, it wasn't that. It was would I go over there and talk to her? It wasn't would I go over there and apologize to her. It was would you go over there and talk to her, have a conversation with. It was 88, I think. It said, would you go over there because they kept saying 88's over there in her chat and she's live but she's on your panel and I'm like, can we just squash all of this? I'm sick of this. It's going around. It's like a hamster on a wheel. It's just going around. And so I said, yeah, I'll go talk to her and ask them hold the panel down. And I went over there to talk to her. I didn't go over to apologize to her. When she said she felt threatened,
Hey, the
I
hood
said,
table.
I apologize that you feel threatened, that you felt threatened, because that's not what my panel is about. It's not what my channel is about. Anybody feeling threatened, I apologize that you feel threatened. And I said, and she,
See, here's the
like I said, she
misconception.
apologized. Mm-hmm.
Lolo, it was no disrespect, but the way it was being put out there is you was P bomb. Then you went to the person to apologize. It was never mentioned about anyone being threatened. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot coming out there. It's so weird. And check him, I left my panel. I went over there, had a quick conversation with her, and I came back. That was it.
oh yeah. You did say Tulsa said that Lolo told her to hold down the panel, and Tulsa thought she went to the bathroom just to find out later she went to apologize. See, here's
No, 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 no. I told them I was going over to go talk to her real quick, and I'll be right back. Well, no, going to the bathroom. What the hell? No.
so here's what I think that here's what I think people are saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna guess. Let me I'm in the outside looking in anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that maybe they I don't think they have a problem. Well, they probably do have a problem with you going over there at all, but I think that they have a
Mm-hmm.
problem with the way it was presented. If you were like,
Probably.
if you said something along the lines of, I just wanted to come over here because, my channel doesn't represent, making people feel uncomfortable or
Mm-hmm.
feeling attacked or whatever. I want to let you know that that's not what my channel does. But at that same point, I don't excuse your behavior. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
it felt like
Because
everybody wanted me to just cuss out right then, just cuss out, cuss out. And I'm
well,
like,
that wouldn't have been good.
I'm like, I don't do that to everybody anyway. There are a few people that push me and then I react. But that it wasn't, I just wanted to find out why that happened. Why? And she told me why. And I
Here's
said,
what people feel.
mm-hmm.
I know. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, no, no. No, I mean, I just wanted to know why. I didn't understand why. I said, Fifi, why? Why did you do that? And she said, Lolo, I was trying to get your attention because I was feeling threatened. And I'm like, I I'm sorry that you felt threatened. I'm really sorry because I told her I do not condone bullying. I do not
Right.
condone kids dragging. I just don't condone all of that. And so I made that clear.
Mo better. The actual apology was at Fifi's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was at Fifi's, and obviously I would pull up the when Lolo, you didn't re-upload it, you deleted it because the URL
Yeah,
was out there, right?
I
Definitely.
had re-uploaded it with it cut out, and
Yeah.
then I just said,
And I
forget it.
want y'all
I
to
just
know
got this.
along the way, I did what I could do, by we stopped
Mm-hmm.
the show, but also, because Lolo, is that right? AKA Lolo. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys, she did lose a video, and that is a financial loss. So, I know her Cash App is under her name, but if you'd like to support her, this banner's right here. So it sucks to lose a video because you look at your analytics the next day and you're like, oh damn,
Like,
and then
damn.
you do a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. Trust me,
Yeah,
I've done it
exactly.
many a times.
Exactly. And another rumor is Lolo apologized because she was scared. She would
She
strike her
would
channel.
strike her.
My channel's been struck before. Why would I be scared? I read Reads the Heart's book and she struck my channel for it, which she should have. And I sat my fat ass down for 90 days. Took it
You know
like
what
a
I know
champ.
for sure that you said
Mm-hmm.
that I heard with my own two ears?
Mm-hmm.
You definitely said, last time I had to sit down for 90 days. Or no,
Yeah.
you said I sent in my, my request or my no, you didn't say that.
I
Because
didn't
you
appeal
know
it
it
at
was your
all.
fault. That's
It
right.
was my fault. I didn't appeal it. And as a matter of fact, after my cancer and I got that taken care of and I came back, I talked to Reed and I apologized to her. And I apologized to Tracy because the way I had acted when I first came up here on the beef sector, it's not me. It's just not me. And I didn't like it. And so I apologize to Tracy, who I absolutely love. And I don't give a damn. Y'all can say Lolo scared of Tracy. Lola loves Tracy. Lola loves Tracy. Tracy's my boo. She's a sweetheart. She's my boo. And Reed the Heart of Philadelphia, I was wrong. And I apologize to her. And I like Reed. And it's been cool ever since then. I took my strike like a champ and sat my fat ass down.
I
And
think we
no,
all have.
wait, Miss Darlings. I know that Fifi was streaming my live because 88, somebody said it in the chat, and no, 88 said in the chat, and I said, that's fine. That's fine. I I don't know what y'all want from me. Y'all want me to cuss this woman out? No, I'm not going to. She apologized
Yeah,
for it.
well,
I'm
hey,
not going to
that's
curse
what
her
they
out.
want. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not going to curse her out.
What up, Drip?
I'm just not going to have those type of dealings with her. Period. Jay Dunn came up there fussing, cussing, fighting. I mean, scratch. I'm like, no, I don't want to fight with you. No, 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 no. Uppity came up there and I didn't let her up. What's up, Drip, best friend? Mwah. And I didn't want to let Uppity up because I know how Uppity tries to take over a panel. I just want to say, and I'm no, so I
What's up,
didn't let her
Shady?
up. I wanted to hear what grown folks had to say. He came up and I forgot what he said, but it wasn't rude, it wasn't harsh, it wasn't none of that stuff. It was just advice and decent advice from what I remember. So grown folks came up. I don't know if she mad because I let grown folks up and didn't let her up. Whatever. Next thing I see is somebody saying that she got my kid's picture on her wall. What I love my children. They're beautiful. They are absolutely amazing. They were raised well with their father,
Yeah.
my ex-husband, their father. And I mean, I was like, why? Why do you have my children on your wall? That's what sent me off today. My children on your wall. For what
Uppity is
reason?
here. I put this comment up here specifically because I want you to know there is some constructive criticism in the chat,
Right.
for sure, but I haven't seen
Absolutely.
anybody be disrespectful.
No, no.
The chat is supportive of you. That's why I wanted to put that up here so you didn't
They
feel overwhelmed by
sweethearts.
anything.
Right.
So Uppity is here. Now she's
Mhm.
switching the story. First she lied.
Uh-huh.
Jesus said I dragged her. Now it's a new excuse.
You
Jesus
get
Christ.
okay, no, you Uppity, don't lie. You came in the chat talking shit. Oh, people was redirecting to you, and now you getting numbers off of redirect or some silly shit you came, and then you sat on the in the back for what 50, 40 minutes. I don't understand. What? 40,
And
50
see,
minutes.
Lolo's gonna,
You
before I
must
forget,
be
if I see,
interested.
well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so Lolo's definitely gonna finish addressing you, I'm sure, if she wants to. But here's my thing: if you say I'm not interested in talking, and obviously we're not dragging you up here or anything or asking you to talk to her,
Mm,
but if you do an action like posting
yeah.
somebody's kids, that is actually bringing something to their attention, which typically you want a reaction or you do want to talk to somebody. So what reaction did you want, Uppity? Because here's the thing. You posted good pictures. Like Shakim said this morning, they had clean clothes, they had a car to drive. I just want everybody to just remember, if anybody comes up here, we're not going to tolerate any disrespect at all whatsoever. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hey, Envy, I'm only talking to you because I don't address liars, especially when they trying to make it convenient. They walking around apologizing for getting P-bomb. They kissing ass and they like to pick and choose who they want to battle, who they think is going to be easy. So if their kids are so beautiful, they shouldn't worry about striking. Anyway, so like I said, I never typed in her chat at all.
Yes, you
I
did.
simply,
Oh, yes,
can
you
I talk
did.
by myself? This is
Oh,
being
I can
interruptive.
pull it up.
They're
I can pull it up,
interrupting.
bitch. I can pull it up. Oh, I
Bitch,
can pull it
bitch.
up.
You the only
Yes.
crippled bitch I see.
I'm sorry, crippled,
Yeah.
yes, but was
Yeah,
married
cripple bitch. You're the
with
cripple bitch.
children
Cripple
by
bitch
the same
with
man.
children that abandoned you. You online every day, drunk and high, crying about you the only one taking care of your mother.
What?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
anyway, let
do.
me
I
come here
take
and say
care
what I
of
want
them.
to say. I don't address this weirdo.
No,
You need
you
to have
are the
that energy for the
weirdo.
people that
You
P
are
bomb
the
with.
weirdo.
So
You are the
anyway, you are the
weirdo.
weirdo. I never
You
said that
came
nobody's
over
back chat
there.
for 50
You came.
minutes. I
Yes, you
never typed
did.
in her
Oh,
chat
yes,
either.
you were.
I
Yeah.
typed in the chat after the fact. Yes, I did.
Oh
I
my
typed in the chat
goodness.
after the fact. When I came across the video, I said I heard
Uh,
somebody up there claiming they had my address, and when they said the address, I'm like, what
uh,
address is that?
mm,
I never even lived.
mm,
I don't even know if that's New York City because it sounds like
uh,
upstate New
I
York
don't
from what
know.
they said.
Nobody was
So I'm
even
like, how
talking
the fuck
about
can I
you.
get evicted
Nobody
from
was
my
even
apartment
talking
that I don't
about you.
talk to? So
Nobody
anybody,
was
they
talking
was on the
about
panel
you.
discussing me.
Nobody
And
was
if you're
talking
gonna be
about you.
discussing me, I'm gonna hit the link.
Nobody was
That's how that
talking
goes. The
about
same
you.
way I just did with
No
Chosen.
one
This
was
crippled
talking
bitch can
about
never.
you.
That's why
You,
you don't have a husband. You
girl,
was a
your
slut.
ankles is
You
this
was a
big.
slut.
Your
You was a
ankles is
slut.
this. I was
You
the
was a
slut.
slut. That's why you was a swinger. No man that respects you will have you swinging. You was a slut. Get it right.
Bitch, I was
I was
respected.
with
I
one
got
man at one
married.
time, and he never
One
want to
man at
share
one
me.
time.
Any man I would never want to share me.
That's
Maybe it's
because
so.
ain't
Maybe
nobody
it's
want
the
to
shape of your
share.
body.
Then
Maybe he
nobody
wanted a
wants you.
regular woman.
Nobody
Maybe
wanted
he
you.
wanted a woman with
Nobody
curves,
wanted
not
you.
bending.
Nobody
Maybe he
wanted
wanted
you,
curves
honey.
and not bent.
Nobody.
You
Go get
understand?
your
Maybe your
shopping
man want
cart and
curves,
push
not
yourself
bent.
back on.
They think you a
Please
freak
go
show.
push yourself
So
back
anyway,
on.
like I said, I never typed in her
Anyway,
chat. I
that's a
heard somebody
lie.
up there discussing me, and I
That's a
clicked the
lie.
link. I
Nobody
never
was
typed.
talking
Okay,
Click
about
the link,
you.
so
pull up.
can we
So
take
anyway,
can
I
we take
Nobody
never
was
clicked the
talking
link. So why
about
are they
her.
yelling? I clicked one as well.
You did click my link.
Uppity, let me talk to you, okay? Just real
Thank
quick.
you. That's what I like to talk to you. And she came yelling. I said, I don't want to talk to that crippled liar. So Envy, let me tell you what happened.
But see, the problem
Envy,
is
Please
are we
don't take your
talking?
blood
Are
pressure
we talking or
pills.
not? Because she's still
Uppity,
talking.
I'm gonna
Delusional
be
bitch.
Uppity. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be as respectful as possible. I'm respectful of my guests that hit the panel. So the thing is, though, if you hit the panel and say you want to talk to me, and then you throw a shot at Lolo,
No, I didn't throw no shots. I said, no, I
let
didn't throw
me.
any
Well, you
shots.
said
I said, Envy, let me talk. And I started saying my story. She started screaming over me. So anyway, that's when I threw the
I don't
shots because
care,
she called me a
Jessica.
bitch.
let
She
me.
came out with the first bitch word. So I said what I
I
said.
did.
One
Oh,
second.
absolutely.
Uppity, I got some normal questions for you, but I always recognize my super chat. So when they say Lolo, they
Yeah,
said you got smoke for Uppity, who is beef sector, but not the folks who flagged your channel, just the
that part.
messenger.
That part.
Oh,
But
here's
anyway,
the
Envy, you was
thing.
gonna have
You
you
weren't
asked a
even
question, but can
supposed
I
to be
please correct the
involved
lie?
in it.
Can I correct the lies without this yelling? You can tell when somebody lying, they try to scream and getting excited. What happened is she's getting called out and it looked funny and I being a lot correcting it. So anyway, Envy, like just like I heard somebody speaking, I was watching something
Weren't
in the
nobody
about
talking
Umar.
about you.
I was over
Weren't
there watching
nobody
something
talking
about
about
Umar.
you.
And look at this. Weird.
Thank you,
So anyway,
Jessica. I
Nobody
appreciate
was
you.
talking about
is
her.
somebody gonna let me speak on alone like they were speaking alone? What's the problem? Go to Queen 88 with that shit and Fifi. You don't look tough, you look dumb as fuck. That's what the chat sees, a dumb old bitch.
Here's the thing. I'm a
So
woman,
anyway,
so
like I
I know how
said,
to
I
talk
heard
to
my name
people.
being mentioned on the panel,
Nobody
and they
mentioned
were
you.
saying that that's a lie. They were
Nobody
saying that I
mentioned
got
you.
evicted. It was Room Shaker. She was going panel to
Nobody.
panel, telling that same lie,
Oh
going panel
Lord.
to panel. So she had them people up there lying. So I clicked the link. I didn't say nothing in the chat. They didn't know I was there, which is weird while they was talking
That's
to me. I had
weird.
nothing.
I
I was
saw
not
you
in
in
that
the
live.
chat.
I was
I
not
saw
in
you
that
in the
live.
chat. I
I was
saw
not
you
in
in
that
the
live.
chat.
I literally typed afterwards. I said that. So anyway, if you saw me post the picture, post it like you said instead of talking,
I
running your
don't
mouth.
do the screenshot
Unbend your
shit.
back.
I don't
Unbend your
do the
back. And
screenshot
pay.
shit. My
Okay,
back
so
is
then you
fine.
just said you could pull it
Why
up.
don't you drink
You just
some
said you
water
could
and
pull
get
it
them
up. So
ankles
I
down?
told you to pull it
Why
up.
don't you get them
I told you
ankles
to pull it
down?
up.
Girl,
You
go
said you could
roll
pull
your
it up, so pull
shopping
it up.
cart to the
So
bus stop.
stop
Go
yelling
roll
and do
your
stuff that you're
shopping
not
cart
gonna
to the
say.
bus stop. Go
I
roll
don't
your
have to
shopping
take my
cart
shopping cart
onto
to
the
the bus
bus
stop.
stop and go away,
I take a
Dust.
cab from the
Go
supermarket when I
away,
take my
home.
shopping cart. I have a driver.
Yeah.
That was already established on
Oh,
video. I
yeah.
have a
Okay.
driver. When I
Yeah,
go to the
please.
supermarket, I have a
Yeah.
driver.
Oh,
That was
Okay,
established
absolutely.
on
y'all.
video, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all.
So anyway,
Let's take a break real quick. All right, Uppity, I got a couple questions. Okay.
sure, go ahead.
Okay. So the only reason why I'm asking these questions is people are confused, right? And I give
Right.
everybody the opportunity to explain themselves. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you guys can go back and forth, have your good time arguing and shit. That's
That's not my
cool.
like. I'm trying to get
But
back to my
listen,
video, and I'm
yeah,
going to put your replay. I would
Uppity,
go
I
ahead
just
with your
want
question.
you. Yeah. By the time you leave, I just want to get some clarity so that you know.
Right, no
I just
problem. If somebody stop yelling,
yeah.
I'm not
She
excited.
But see, just okay. So talk to me. What's going to cause her to yell, and I have to, allow y'all to go back and forth, is if you throw shots at her. If you and I are talking, don't say that bitch or that, whatever. Just talk to me, okay?
Okay,
All
got
right.
you.
So
Go ahead.
Uppity, so that nobody has any confusion. I mean, about
Mm-hmm.
you personally, and
Mm-hmm.
what you did. Can you describe what made you angry, like being dropped or whatever? Because I wasn't there.
No,
Go
no, no.
ahead.
Okay, I was not. Okay, let me tell you what happened. Uninterrupted. I was minding my business. I seen that she was live. I peeked in, and as I peeked in, I heard Room Shaker on the link claiming that she got somebody that sent her some receipts about me getting evicted. She said New York something, but it wasn't one of the 5 boroughs. She named a part of upstate I never even heard of. I know it's not one of the 5 boroughs. So once I heard that, because she been going around telling people I'm in danger of eviction. I already proved her to be a liar. So now she's claiming she had receipts, and that's what she was saying on Lolo panel. When I heard that, I just like I did, I hadn't typed in your chat. Well, I think I did, but I
Who said they
clicked
had
the link.
receipts? I missed that.
Room Shaker claimed she had a
From
receipt
you?
somebody sent her of me being and
Okay.
about to be evicted, and she said I got the receipts from New York, but she named something else. It's not the 5 borough. If you ever know New York City, if you say in New
Mhm.
York City, you can say a 5 borough. But she said, but
Right.
upstate New York, we got like Rochester, New York, stuff like that, right?
Right.
So she said
Mhm.
New York and something like that. So I hit the link to have correction that I don't know what she's talking about. I never lived at that address. That's the only thing I clicked the
Mhm.
link to say. But when I clicked the link, she seen me back there. She said, "Oh no, look, oh no, Uppity, get the fuck out of here. You were dragging me. You was dragging me. So go back to where you was dragging me at." And mind you, I'm confused because I had just seen her at Lemons and she didn't have, or she was all
Well,
smiles.
someone said
Now, can I
that.
speak to
Oh,
you
yeah,
alone,
yeah.
please?
Go
Can I
ahead.
speak to you
Sorry,
alone? Can
sorry,
I
ho,
speak to you
sorry, ho,
alone?
sorry,
So
girl.
You just
Sorry,
anyway,
want to,
sorry.
Lolo.
so
You
anyway, I
definitely
had just
one
seen her at
second,
Lemons.
Uppity. Just,
Listen, let me tell you
just
what happened.
hold on. This is respectful of you. Hold on 1 second, please.
Okay.
Lolo, 100%, you're going to be able to get your shit off. But if we stop her, then I don't want
Right.
anybody to be confused. I give everybody
Got
the
you.
opportunity to tell their own story because
I'll
Uppity will leave here.
definitely mute.
If we're going to solve things, we're not going to let Uppity, or we got to let
Yeah.
Uppity get all her shit off. Go ahead,
Oh,
Uppity.
let me
I
mute.
appreciate you so much, Envy. I appreciate
All
you.
right.
So anyway, I clicked the link and she said I was dragging her somewhere and to go back where I was dragging her. And I was confused because the only link that I had hit was Lemon. I hadn't been on a link in 2 days because on Saturday I had took my daughter to ride Playland. We didn't get home till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Sunday I was cooking dinner. So I didn't even get a chance to really hit nobody link because we got in so late. We got up late. We got our day started late. So I was mostly in people's clouds. And I think the only time I was gonna be able to hit a link, I said, well, I was at Peace Alive, but in her first live before her and Jay Dunn had fell out. So she never dropped the link to my knowledge. But like I said, I was in the clouds. I'm not sure, but it didn't sound like she was dropping the link. So, and then then I caught Lemon live because, he goes live later at night. I hit
Right.
Lemon and she was up there and she had spoken. Now, mind you, we had words before. This is what I think the real issue come from, because she was allowing Tracy to get dragged on her channel. I had Lemon play the link because I was nowhere around. And I said, I feel like as a woman, why do you have this person that's not in this sector that we clearly know is lying, talking about Tracy in a negative way? You're going to mess up your YouTube ship because, people like to play like they clueless. So I was giving her a grown woman talk like, this is not going to be a good look because Tracy's not going to like this. So when Tracy came on Lemon Link and Lemon paid the live, Tracy see I was very correct and I had her back. So anyway, I think that's where it's really stemming from. But anyway, so like I say, skipping forward to that day, I was on Lemon Link with her after we had that Tracy discussion the day before. She spoke, I spoke, and me and Lemon was having discussions, I feel like, about pizza and Jay Dunn. And then of course, people were following me, my stalker. So I got the hell on down because like I said, I had a long weekend. I didn't have time to be arguing with people I don't know who ain't gonna come and do nothing about it. So I got off for Lemon Live and that was it. Then I seen her live later on. And that's what I said. When I heard Room Shaker, I clicked the link. She claimed I was talking about her. I'm like, how the hell was I talking about her? The only link I hit, she was on there. So she would have heard anything I said. So when she told me to go, I left the back chat immediately. Then I wrote in her chat, oh, people think they doing big things because they got a redirect. It's not like they here for you genuinely. So, and that's the only thing I said. And then I went and I said, not to mention, I'm the only one with a membership. I'm the fool with a membership. And
all these people at Lolo's.
Yeah, I said, I'm the only fool in here with a membership and I'm canceling that bitch. And that's exactly what I did. So as soon as I left her link, immediately when she didn't let me up.
Cash app you, by the way, but go ahead.
Yeah, she need to. So she did not let me up. And I immediately left. Anybody that know me in this beach sector, you act like you don't want me on link. You ain't got to drop me. I'll drop myself. Or you know what I'm saying? Or when anybody just paid to drop me, I'm the one person they can never say came to them like, why you let them drop? I don't give a fuck. I have my own page. I know I go to plenty of sectors. Everywhere I go, I turn it up. People love me. So I just left her link. I said what I said in her chat. I canceled the membership and then I went on. It's impossible for me to be back there for 40 and 50 minutes when I went live. Immediately after I said what I said. So that's another lie. So now that I did a live this morning and people knew that I was telling the truth, that I had not been around on nobody's live. I had not been in anybody's chat on Saturday, barely on Sunday because I was cooking. I was sharing people live and letting people know I'm in the clouds, blah, blah, blah. But I was busy. So like I stated, only person I hit was Lemon. So once people realized that she was lying, and mind you, I didn't even know anything about this 88 situation and Fifi because I did not watch the live before. After I just heard people lying and claiming that they got a receipt for me for a place I didn't even live at. So that's the only thing I want to go correct. But then I hear, yeah, exactly. It got to be upstate. Yeah. So that's the only reason why. And she didn't want me to hit the link.
Well, hold on a second. You said that you didn't see Lolo's. Hold on. You said you didn't see Lolo's live, but you said you had a membership and you were there. I'm a little confused.
No, I heard her like when I came in on the live, Room Shaker was claiming to have my address. I said I didn't have any. That's what I'm saying. I left the live immediately after. All that line about me staying on her link, like she's somebody good to stay on the link for. Usually when I go share her, when I even deal with her chat is when she don't have redirects, and I'll go up there and show her pity.
So you're mad at Lolo that Room Shaker said that she had a receipt on you?
No, I wasn't mad. And I was mad about how I was being disrespected. That's what, because first of all, how are you going to say I was dragging you and without even asking me? If you thought I was dragging you, the adult thing would be to do was like, hey, look, guys, can y'all give me a minute? Uppity, since you're here, can you tell me why you did this or that? But the problem is she know that wasn't true. That was a convenient lie. And then to hear Jay Dunn's story about that same live, I said, oh yeah, this is what she does. She's a passive aggressive, messy, petty person. And she likes to pick and choose. And if she thinks people have too much support behind them, she gonna bow down, kiss their feet and cry, but she ain't gonna say shit back.
Let me address Brenda's.
She thinks she can get over on, she gonna try it. Yeah.
Let me address Brenda's comment to you. That address was posted weeks ago. So why all of a sudden?
Well, no, I didn't know what the address was posted. First of all, I'm not responding to her, but I don't follow Room Shaker. See, these people are under the impression just because they keep up with me that I keep up with them. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't hide the fact that I'm a self-absorbed person. If it's not serving me in some type of way, I don't find interest in it, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I only keep up with my children. It's normal. I have a lot going on in my life. I'm not about to sit here and follow my haters. That's their job. Not to, I wish I would, but I don't know what they had posted. I don't follow her page. Only thing I know is I heard that being said on a link in the chat. No, I'm not lying. So for her to
Oh,
sit there
that's
and say,
okay. So
yeah.
you're saying that Room Shaker said that at Lolo's?
Yes, that's why I clicked the
Okay.
link. I didn't know what address she posted because she kept saying she got some receipts. She said I was being evicted. I forgot who paid. We had an argument on, and I embarrassed her when they was kept saying about some 180 because Pizza even had hit me up in my pages when me and Pizza wasn't even speaking, and she said, "Oh, Uppity, they saying you're in danger for eviction for $185. I can cash app you the money." And I told Pizza, I'm not being evicted for any no $185, and that's not even my rent amount. But I appreciate you, and that's how me and Pizza got back cool. And then Pizza did a live, and she said, "Oh yeah, I looked into it. Those are not even real receipts."
Jessica, I will Google it right now. Okay, so let me ask you this question, and then let's chill out for Lolo to continue.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. So now we're jumping to, hold on one second here. Hold on one second. I can do two things at once. So now we're jumping to the fact that you posted the pictures.
Yes.
Lolo, are these pictures you had? Where'd you get them from? That's obviously a good question. Malik.
I'm just gonna sit here on mute. I got one question.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I took the pictures
Or
from
go
the
ahead, Uppity.
membership. I took the pictures from the membership because I felt as a supporter of your channel, not just by my click and view. I actually did what most people in her chat wouldn't do. I actually bought a membership. I actually come over there whether she has a redirect or not.
Room Shaker.
So I
It's
took the
me.
pictures. I took the picture. Oh, look at I told you, Envy, everywhere I go, my cloud chasers follow. So anyway, I took the pictures and I put in my community wall. And then when I let live, because I post shit and then I'll just walk away. I know they couldn't be flagged, but my mod told me to go ahead and take it down. So I did. But I would like my cash app because I want my money back. Any more questions, Envy?
Go ahead, Lolo. And then Malik. Malik, you got one question. Go ahead.
Oh, let me get down because I'm not answering any of their questions. I
No,
see you
no,
later, Envy.
no. You said I live in the shelter. You had the receipt. What a receipt for me living in the shelter?
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
that's why I didn't want to let Uppity up last night. Nobody
yeah,
said anything about her.
Yeah, she said I lived in the shelter, Envy. I lived in the shelter. She got the receipt. Say I beat my child and I sucked dick.
And I never told Lolo that I had Uppity address. That bitch delusional.
Never.
Ain't none of this happened last night.
Not at
All I know
all.
is when she tried to hit Lolo link, Lolo said, "No, you was talking about me. Go back to where you came from." Me and Lolo never had a conversation about Uppity last night. So I don't
Nope.
know why she just came up here with that delusion. Now, when I was over there in the Omar sector, and Uppity calls herself sitting up there lying and spreading narratives about the beef sector, talking about Ness, Brooke, and everybody else, I tagged them, Diva, Tomboy, and everybody on my link while I was up on Patreon, Playtron, whatever his name is, Voltron. While I was up on his
Photon,
link,
yeah.
people started sending me some old eviction papers of Uppity. Now, if it ain't Uppity eviction paper, why is her child name on it? It got a court seal. It's a court seal documentation. And plus, this information has also been put out by Diva Tomboy when she doxed her. So I don't know why Uppity is doing all this lying. I didn't pull her information, but when Uppity was up there trying to argue and go back and forth, people started sending me stuff to my Instagram.
See, I know Room Shaker will tell you exactly what she did, what
Shaker,
happened, whatever.
did she not say start posting stuff in the chat, and that's why I responded to her?
Right, because I didn't even know she was in there until you started responding to her. Because I'm like, you like, now Uppity, go back where you come from. So I started looking for her, and I seen she was in the chat. And she told Uppity she wasn't gonna let her come up there.
And she sat back there for a while. Won't know I just sat there and then left. No, bitch. You was up there for at least 30 minutes. You was up there longer than grown folks be up there on lemons sometimes.
So that
you
totally takes
I'm sorry.
That
Go
takes
ahead, babe.
Room Shaker out. That takes Room Shaker out of the whole scenario because Uppity excuse is that Room Shaker pissed her off, and Room
Mhm.
Shaker's clearly telling you that didn't happen.
It didn't.
So Uppity, is she using it as an excuse to just be mad at you?
No, Envy, stop playing dumb. You been no uppity delusional.
Well, I don't think Uppity has it all together, but that's just me. But
Hey,
I
Envy,
don't know
call a
what Uppity
spade a
does.
spade.
I don't
Yo,
follow
stop.
Uppity.
She's slow bucket short. Uppity slow bucket short. 9 eggs
Envy,
short of a
when have you
dozen.
ever known me to follow somebody like Uppity around the board? Uppity would get on my goddamn nerves because I don't entertain her semantics and all the other stuff she with. Like, that's a headache waiting to happen. And yeah, no, Uppity just delusional, and I think she want to be clout and get attention. Because none of this stuff never happened. It was already too much stuff going on Lolo panel. So where
It
Lolo
was.
didn't even want to let nobody else come up. So
Yep.
Uppity just came up here, made a whole picture, painted a whole narrative, and lied straight through her gap in her teeth. Now I'm going to get down and
Yes.
let y'all can finish y'all show.
See, the
Thank you,
crazy
baby.
thing is she dropped as soon as Room Shaker was going to clear it up.
Of course. Of course. And when Room Shaker
That's
drops or Malik drops, then she gonna come back with some more lies and try to make it the uppity show.
Well, look, I'm going to drop so she can come back
all
with the
right.
receipt that I live in the shelter. Because that's the
Okay.
most hilarious shit I heard in my life. Look, and then told me they're going to pull up. We going to pull up last
To
night.
the
My
shelter?
people's in
Not to the
Baltimore right
shelter.
now. We gonna pull up, nigga. We going to pull up. And I live in the shelter. God damn, that's
She
something.
probably mad because the bus won't go and the Greyhound already
The
left.
wheels on
I
the
don't
bus
know.
go round and round, round and round. So you're saying those wheels ain't turning, huh?
Man, she's slow bucket short. She's
Hey,
slow bucket short. I sell perks. How the fuck I'm gonna live in the shelter selling perks? What the fuck
what?
that mean my business ain't
Just
going good?
somebody selling purse.
Oh, listen. No,
All right, Terry.
you can't dox Envy. Envy's been doxed. Envy doxes himself. Envy doesn't care. So it's cool. If you dox me, you dox a company. So good luck. I highly doubt she'll dox me, but at the same time, congratulations. But she wants her membership money back.
Okay, get it back from Google. I'm not giving back shit. Fuck you, hoe. Fuck you, you
Jesus, Lolo.
bobble-headed hoe. As Mika would say, you bobble-headed hoe.
Ho,
Fuck
ho,
yeah, hoe. You
ho.
bobble-headed hoe.
Well, Lolo, okay, so far, here's how far we've gotten, right? So we could take one
Mhm.
person off the board. Okay, so the reason why I will say this about Room Shaker's very, very open about every damn thing she does. I burnt down a
Mhm.
house, I did this, I did that, whatever. She doesn't care. Now, why do you think that Uppity came after you by way of an excuse through Room Shaker? That's kind of weird. Like, did
I
she
don't.
have
Maybe
if she,
she heard me
did you guys
laughing
have
at
something going
Brooke.
on?
No, she heard me laughing at Brooke when she kept saying the Malik and them that she was going, her and her men's was gonna pull up, and I kept saying, "What time does the Greyhound get in?" Maybe she got mad at that. I don't know what she got mad at. I have no idea why. I didn't even know that you were going to redirect. I didn't know that Shamar was going to redirect. I knew Lemon was going to redirect. I didn't know that. But for Uppity, you think I was holding people hostage in the chat? They had to stay. They didn't have to stay. I don't hold nobody hostage if it ain't with two people in the chat. I don't hold nobody hostage. You bobble-headed hoe.
Ho.
I love it when me.
So basically, with the chat involved, I really do 100% want to interact with the chat, and we're going to break things down as we go because we want to take people off the board here, right?
Right.
So that
She
we can get
tried to
down to
put
the bottom
Tracy
of
on the
things.
board. She tried to put
She
Tracy on the
did.
board and
She
talk about,
definitely
but
did.
they were disrespecting her over there. No, they were not. You and Noble were going at it. Okay. You and Noble were going at it. And when Noble started trying to say stuff about Tracy, I stopped him.
Yeah, actually, I believe Tracy was on audio's I don't know, link or in the chat or whatever, and she heard what was going on over there, and then she came to ask questions. I didn't see any craziness or anything going on with Tracy, but she was brought up. I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
That's very,
And
very
because
weird.
Uppity came up there and brought her up. Just like when you did this to Tracy. And then I'm like, you brought Tracy up. You brought her up. And Miss Paulette kept saying it. You brought her into that. Me and Noble were having a conversation about relationships. It wasn't specifically about that. We were talking about a lot of different things. And she inserted herself. I mean, it was ridiculous. It's girl, bye.
So let's definitely break down the as I said, we're gonna take somebody off the board. By the time we leave here, nobody's gonna be left, and you're gonna be good to go. So basically, what we've heard so far is that Uppity was there. She has a membership at Lolo's. Apparently, she allegedly heard, Room Shaker had some information. Uppity came up here. She got to say what she needed to say. Okay, that's great, fine, everybody can speak for themselves. Room Shaker came up and confirmed that was not the case, and I know Room Shaker would definitely say, yeah, bitch, I doxed you, or whatever the hell the situation was. Okay, cool. So I believe the chat and us, we would take Uppity off of the board right now. And see, the crazy thing is the posting the pictures and stuff like that. Once you start doing that, you kind of lose all the benefit of the doubt that I can give you, because that's not cool.
I would
because
never post Nyla's picture. I would never post Nyla's picture.
Let's see. Uppity only creates relationships with people so she can use them, like getting on their panel easier, being able to say what she wants and lie on people, etc. This is why she flips easy.
Joy Queen.
Yeah, I don't know Uppity like that deep, but as I said, like I do see her on panels. I do see her disrupt. I definitely see her disrupt
constantly. It turns into the Uppity show, and she talks 500 miles a minute, and it turns into the Uppity show. Right. That's why I didn't let her up last night. She didn't have anything to do with anything in last night. We won't even. Nobody was talking
I think she
about her.
To come up because she wanted to clear that with Room Shaker. Which here's the thing, okay. In a situation, if somebody calls me a liar, calls you a liar, whatever the case may be, the last thing I'm going to do is not explain myself. So I don't like three things. Number one, I don't like the fact that Room Shaker did 100% confirm that. I'm not saying I don't like Room Shaker. I'm saying I don't like that about Uppity, that she confirmed that situation. Number two, I don't like that the pictures were posted. That's really weird. To actually, you actually have to take the time to go find them, screenshot them, crop them, upload them. Like that's a lot going on. And that's not cool. Hopefully they're down. And number three, once she was going to get, asked the hard questions, I was respectful. I didn't want her talking to you that way. I didn't want you guys to go back and forth that much because I want to get down to the bottom of things. But once Room Shaker and Malik came up to ask some pertinent questions, she conveniently dropped. I don't like that. I hate that. You're guilty in my eyes. Like if you run, that's a problem. Because who's going to run if somebody calls them a liar and they don't feel like they're a liar? So anyway, all right, we got she's done. And wow. Take
it up with Google. Tell them you want your money back.
Yeah, Lolo only got like $2.80 from your $5 membership. But anyway, I'm just talking shit. I'm going to talk shit. If you've ever heard me and how I do shows, don't get offended. I talk about everybody, even if I love you. But anyway, okay, cool. So let's move on. Shout out to Room Shaker also for holding it down. Room Shaker basically did step in there once 88 was confused. I don't think that it was 88's fault at that point because she said she got off the phone and then she got some misinformation and some of the wires crossed between her and Fifi. That's kind of how it was. And then when you had to go or whatever, Room Shaker was definitely holding it down for you because at that point that was a confusion. You know what I mean? Like Room Shaker's like, all right, I'm pissed now. I think a lot of us were pissed because you were being taken advantage of, not just by what'd you say? Rick Ray asked a good question, hard question. How the fuck is Breon? Oh Jesus. Jessica. So yeah, anyway, okay, we're done with her. Okay. And we got Room Shaker straightened out. Yeah, she helped you out. Then 88 came over. You talked a little bit about the apology. I get it. So let's jump right to this, and then we'll go back a little bit. So in your ideal situation, what kind of channel would you want? And the reason why I say that is because that's one of the things that we're going to solve. Just because it's a good opportunity for you to present to people, hey, you know, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, because then after this show you can say no. The reason why I didn't bring you. Well, the good thing is the thing that you can say is, I didn't bring you up backstage because I said I don't want a bunch of people backstage, or I didn't pin the link because of this and that, or my mods. Like for example, I don't manage my mods. It is what it is. I picked them for a reason. You don't have to tell me if you're timing out, blocking. I don't care. We're not going to have a mod fight. If you're not an adult, you're not an adult. It's just a blue wrench. Okay. So whatever you're going to say, we always want to be able to have this quote unquote receipt to say what Lolo will stand or not. So if you want to set rules or kind of brand your channel, let us know that, please. Go ahead.
Okay. What I want for my channel is a place for anybody to be able to come over and just chill, kick it, talk about different topics. It can be anything. It can be relationships. I don't do politics because I don't really follow it that well, but I want them to have a place to come over to feel comfortable at, some place where they can talk about stuff. No, Miss Darling's not just sex talk, but if that should come up and some people want to talk about it, then they can talk about it. I don't have a problem with that. I don't mind pinning the link because I like to talk to people. Now, there may be a few times where I will not pin the link if I feel like I have something to say, and that just needs to be it. But I want an all-inclusive channel. I want a channel that anybody can feel safe and happy at. And if they want to argue with each other or whatever, and that happens, then that happens. But from now on, I'm going to play by Mode 3 rules. From now on, if y'all come up there and you start scratching, I want nothing to do with it. Nothing. Okay? I don't give a fuck. Nothing. And if you get on my nerves, I'm going to drop you. If you get on my nerves, I'm going to drop you. We're not dragging no kids. We're not dragging no deceased people. We're not over there doxing nobody. We're not going to be bullying nobody. But if you got a problem with somebody and y'all need to go at it and you got to get some shit off your chest or whatever, then I don't want nothing to do with it. You handle yourself. You're an adult. If you can't take somebody's mouth, then leave. Then leave. I'm over it. I can't be nice to everybody and y'all just take advantage of it. I can't be nice like that. I mean, if you got a problem with somebody and they on the panel, then maybe don't come on the panel. Simple as that. Or if you got to if you want to come on the panel and address somebody or whatever, I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. And if somebody pays me to drop you, I'm going to drop you. I'm going to drop you. Period. I'm done. I'm tired. Y'all are adults. We are all motherfucking adults. This is it. All right. I'm nice. I love y'all, but I'm not doing it. No. I love to have real conversations with real people. That's it. So if you can come over there. I'm sorry. Go ahead, babe.
No, go ahead. If you said you can go over, I thought you were taking a break and talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you can come over there and have a real conversation, or you can come over there, you got questions, you don't want to come on the panel, that's fine. Molly's always welcome. And, you got questions, that's fine. But from now on, fuck this other bullshit. We're not doing that. Yes, I'm following Mode 3 rules because if somebody from Mode 3 come over, I'm not doing that. Y'all scratch anyway. If y'all come up there and you got a problem with each other, I don't care if it's beef sector, Mode 3. I don't give a fuck at this point because I'm not doing this no more. This is it. We not right from the cradle to the grave. We're not doing that. If somebody want to pay to drop you, then they can pay to drop you. Period. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. You got to go. Come back at a later time. You got to go. I'm not playing around no more at all. I would love channel growth. Everybody wants their channel to grow, but come over there and be the adults that you are. Don't come over there with this bullshit, kid shit. Don't come over there talking about you gonna hurt somebody, you gonna kill somebody, you gonna fire somebody. Carry that shit somewhere else. I'm not listening to it. My little brand is to love bugs because I love on folks. I'm not. Y'all are fucking adults. Act like adults. Just period. Act like adults. So no, I'm not. No more.
So
No more.
RNY says not having anything to do with it is not the correct approach since you just got P-bombed. Leave the banner up when more 3 people come over. I do believe some people did pose that question or that concern. Hey, if people come over from another sector, blackball them, blacklist them, do whatever. And then ODS said, the best way to handle it is not to change your content up, but to leave the banner up when certain people are up there that you don't know. And that's not just Mo 3 sector, that's anybody.
Yeah, I agree.
I would leave the banner up to see if they're making any sense. You can kind of feel somebody out. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, does that mean, okay, so you probably want to make it clear, like, okay, so at Lolo's, like for example, you're in the chat. Okay, cool. If you don't get timed out, you know how to act in the chat. Cool. Hit the link. Once you hit the link, does that or does that not guarantee that people are actually going to get on the panel? Are you possibly going to drop people backstage? I mean, drop people that are backstage.
Yes.
Okay. Under your own discretion.
Under my own motherfucking discretion.
Okay.
If I don't feel like this not gonna work, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it no more. Not doing it, no, at all. There are other things that I want to do around here. Not doing it no more. We are supposed to be adults, and y'all just said we are childish. Yes, we can be, but fuck that bullshit. I'm tired. No more. I mean, and it's always been a problem. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve. I've always done that. And I've always been extremely nice and extremely kind to most people. Not everybody. I know somebody brought up conscious energy. It's just something about them. Sorry. I don't have to like them.
Back chat fucks with me. So let back chat chill. Back chat, there's 6 of them. They all fucks with envy. What's up, Brooke?
Hey,
Brooke.
Hey.
Hello, Brooke.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey. I just got a couple of questions because I just want to be clear on some things.
Y'all hold it down for a couple minutes. I'll be right back while you guys ask questions. I'll be right back. Go ahead, y'all.
Absolutely. So I just want to be clear, Lolo. Number one, I didn't like the bullying, and I didn't like the fact that your family was posted on someone else's community wall in this area of YouTube. I didn't like it. But here's the thing. You have a kind heart. Whether people may call you she too soft or slow or whatever the case may be, because of you've been that way. So I'm convinced that's just you, right?
It is.
With that being said, right now you are not cool with certain people, but certain people never changes how they operate.
Right.
I have my own rule. If a person comes for my kid or my dead relative, I'm going to take theirs to hell. Right?
Right.
Now you said that you ain't want this on your pen. I'm just asking in real life because you know how shit happens in real life.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And a couple of weeks may go past, and we know what we know what your rule is, but you'll have that one ignorant person that will hit your link and come up and be very disrespectful to somebody. It don't just have to be me; it could be anybody who may have the same rule as me.
Right? And they
are
get
you
dropped.
saying okay? In that moment, you're gonna automatically drop that person that comes with the bull crap.
They gone. I'm not doing it no more. No more, not today, not 2 weeks from now, not next year. Hopefully not 2 years from now, not 5 years from now. No more. No more. They coming with that bullshit. I'm not gonna let people come up and throw slugs and do all that bullshit because it's unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. We're supposed to be grown. I like to talk to Brooke because I like Brooke. Brooke's cool people because she knows how to communicate. That's what I want for my channel. Communication.
Yeah. But I can also meet a bitch where they at. You know that. Yes. You know that. I can meet them where they at.
I said, don't make me drive up there and stand right there with Brooke and Malik. And period. That's right.
So fucking petty. He putting your rules up.
I love it. No dragging kids on my channel.
No, the thing is now
And
how
he
can
gonna hold you
envy
to it. So
how
that's
can
why I'm
how can
asking you, because he's gonna hold you to it, and he's not gonna
how
forget.
Absolutely.
can
He's a
envy
petty nigga.
help?
He
How
ain't gonna
can
He can
forget.
text me anytime. He'll be like,
He
Lolo,
ain't gonna text you. He gonna
Lolo?
make a live and
Lolo,
say, Lolo, 3 weeks
Lolo,
Lolo.
ago, you
Lolo.
said this.
I
This is gonna
picked
be
up
a
my phone.
list.
I got so many messages on
If
my
you don't
phone I
think
have
that
not
this
looked at
list,
yet. But I
if you
saw
don't
his.
think
I
that
was like,
this
oh
list
shit.
is gonna be,
Mhm.
if you don't think this list
Listen,
is
and
gonna
he
be
gonna have the
sent to
time stamp and
Lolo,
everything ready for your ass.
yeah,
He's a petty nigga. He
Mhm.
gonna have that shit lined up. So,
Damn right.
no, we're getting down to the bottom of things. As I said, we got one
all
person
right.
off the
Well, I
board. We're
just wanted
setting
to
rules,
confirm and to
whatever.
make sure
Okay,
because
cool.
again, I do know how to act, but I can meet a bitch where they at any given time, and that's the one thing that I don't play about. You come for mines, I'm coming for yours, and I'm taking them to hell. No, no, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care what you call me. If you play with mines, I'm gonna drag yours. That's how I operate. But I know how to operate outside of that. You know that. We done had plenty of grown folk conversations, okay?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely. And I'll sure enough drive
Okay,
right on up to
one sec,
Baltimore.
one
Let me know
second,
when it
y'all.
happens.
Okay.
This should be interesting. What's up? Uh,
Take a read. Look at our handsome. Look at
all
our
right. Ooh, all right. Let me go ahead and ban that. All right.
Was somebody
I'm
trying to
smart.
porn bomb you?
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. All
really.
right.
Damn.
No, Envy's been doing this for a couple days. you know.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. So there's the first one. Okay, cool. All
Oh
right.
Lord. But I just wanted to tell you, Lolo, that you have a beautiful family. So
Thank
the
you.
the community wall post didn't hit at all. I'm like, damn, they look good out of fucking what you said, but I see greatness compared to that
Thank
shit over
you.
there.
Thank you. She can't come for none of our kids at
Yeah.
all. Not at all. And you hold me to it too, Brooke. Make sure I don't be backsliding
Shit.
absolutely.
Hell no, I'm gonna be pushing you to it. I wanted you to drag. I wanted you to hit back. I was like, Lolo, your hair already cut
Damn
short. Don't
it.
let her grab your edges. You just grew back.
Okay,
You
so
better
I
swing
messed
back.
up. My bad. My
Shit.
bad. My bad.
I ain't the
Back
one to
chat.
hold you to it, Lolo. I can't promise you that. I'm
That's
gonna
All
tell you
right.
to
fine.
do something that I would do. I can't.
My
I
bad. Back
might just
chat.
do it.
Did you see? Did you see the leak back here? Let's see. What did they say?
Oh wow. I see the name. What the hell kind of shit is that?
Oh, wow.
What the world going? You know what? I can't.
Okay.
Baby, it's time for me to drop
Wait,
down. That's
wait,
too much
my
for my eyes.
nudes.
I gotta go.
I
Thank
got
you,
nudes.
Lolo, and bye, Envy. Y'all have a good
All
one.
right. All right, Brooke. I appreciate
My
it.
baby. Thank you, mama. Wait, I got nudes? How did I get
You
nudes?
got nudes?
I,
Okay. At
how did I
Lolo's
get
just
nudes?
maybe I let me DIA. How the
That's
hell do you
funny.
spell discretion? Let me make sure I spelled discretion correct because this is a receipt show.
And let me sip my nudes together. Why would Lemon have
Wow.
nudes?
Right.
That's
Nudes of
wild.
Lolo. That's that wow. If
That's
I caught somebody with
sad.
nudes of you, Lolo, I would pass out. You know,
I
I'd be like, what the fuck are you
wait.
doing?
Who took them? When? That's thank you, yeah. That's funny as hell. That chat, y'all funny as fuck. Now you know that banner is petty as hell. Let's see.
Wait. Oh my god, I've been on mute. RNY?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. My bad. I was on mute.
Hey, little
you
sis.
good. Hey, big sis. I have a really quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lolo, you just sat here and said you wear your heart on on your sleeve. I
Yeah.
get it. You a Libra, just like me. But
Mm-hmm.
you've made this same declaration about a certain individual, and you said, I'm not going back on his panel." But then you turn right back around and go over there to his panel. So, with
Wait.
this declaration you just made about this whole, you ain't gonna have nothing to
Wait.
do
Whose
with it.
panel? Wait, whose
Lemon,
panel? I
lemon,
said I wasn't going back on his panel. Oh, when
yes.
I did say that
And
when
then
we
you
was
turn right
mad.
back around and was over there.
I
So
did.
this decision, are you going to actually stick with it?
Absolutely. And the reason I went back on Lemon's panel is because I like Lemon. He's my friend. We met. We broke bread. I like Lemon. I like Lemon. He's a cool person. And back chat, he don't have no nudes of me. God bless him. He be blind.
My bad, back chat. I thought you were par bombing me. Damn. I
Oh
fuck
Lord.
back chat. There's 6 of them, but go ahead.
That's so funny.
Wow. So RY is basically what I'll put that on the rule book.
Right. I know RY gonna keep me set. She gonna keep me set. I already know that. She gonna what you doing?
If
And
Lolo says she's not fucking with somebody,
Because,
no,
because
I'm not
if
putting
I
that in the
heard
book.
correctly, you also said that you like that lady,
which one?
the one that
Krista?
P-bombed you.
Oh,
No.
Fifi. I liked her personality when I talked to her. I had no idea the woman. I mean, I don't know her. I don't know her to form a full opinion of her.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't interacted. That was the first interaction that we've had. So I don't know her. And I liked her personality while we were talking. But after the pee bombing, it's a little weird. And when I asked her, I was like, why? Why? And she explained why. And she apologized for it. I'm like, fine, child. I mean, it is what it is.
But
It
it's the
is
parallel to it. It's the
the
parallel.
parallel.
Because
Ma'am.
everything she said, he said the same thing.
Hi, how
So
you
I
doing?
just don't want
Right.
it to
Lemon
get to the
said I
point.
porn bombed him. I mean,
No, I'm
Lemon
talking about as far as apologizing and then you
and
forgiving him.
Krista.
I get that. I just don't want it to get to the
Who?
point where
What
they
did you
actually
call me?
snatch your channel because that's your money.
Yeah, that's some money. That's
Why
some
did you
Right,
money.
call me
right, yeah.
Point
Krista?
blank. And
Who was
I
that?
mean, me and Krista have gone
Hey,
at it.
BBW.
We've gone at it a
My
zillion
name ain't
times.
BBW. My name ain't
Oh,
Krista.
Well,
huh?
who is you? Who is you?
Gosh.
Not
I
popsicle.
got my tag right there on there.
I can't stand it.
Popsicle.
I cannot with you, ma'am. I can, ma'am.
Oh, I thought
Ma'am.
maybe RNY would have jumped down because I ain't, she got all cringy and stuff.
No, that was cringy. That was
Her and her little
absolutely
white
cringy.
friend.
Huh?
Stop it.
Bitch, you eating vegetables is cringy. That you don't eat meat is
Well,
cringy.
maybe you should try it.
Maybe you should try sucking on a popsicle when it's nice and hot in your house and you just had a shower and you refresh and you
What's up,
relaxing
Tony?
with your friends online.
Are you okay?
No, are you?
Right. Wait.
I'm wonderful.
Good. Then act like it. You should have been wonderful last night too.
That shit was
Just
still
like you
cringy.
come
I
over
don't
there
give a
and
fuck.
just sit, just like you come over there and just sit at Lemons and y'all just staring at the goddamn screen. That's cringy. Y'all just sitting down there in the damn chat just staring. Come up on the fucking panel and add some goddamn excitement to the damn shit.
Oh,
And
sweet
then when
Jesus.
somebody else come over there and support him the way that they feel like doing it, y'all got a goddamn problem with it.
Oh, Jesus be so loft.
Wow, we're
Yeah.
off topic.
Mhm.
What the
I
fuck,
mean, because
Casey?
that was so random. Girl, go choke on the popsicle at this point. I
Girl,
don't
you go
care.
go choke on
Oh,
a
It
goddamn
was
letter. Go check
it
on that
was
goddamn letter,
cringy.
bitch.
I don't care. It was cringy. That's my
Well,
opinion.
good, good.
And if you
Just
don't
like you
like it, guess
voiced your
what? Get the
goddamn
fuck on.
opinion,
I don't
I'm
give two
voicing
shits.
mine. I think it's cringy that you and Terry P sits down there in the goddamn comments and just stare at the goddamn screen,
I don't
waiting on
stare
a
at the
damn
goddamn
chance for
screen.
Krista to come up there so y'all can have something to goddamn type.
Lord have mercy. Krista,
Just
if you
staring,
saying all that helps,
just
if that
staring
helps
at
you
the
make you feel
goddamn
better,
screen.
if that makes you feel better, then okay.
Did it make you feel better to say how you felt about me?
It's still
Did it
cringy.
make you
I don't
feel
give a
better?
fuck if you don't like it or
Did
not.
it make you
It's
feel
cringy.
better?
It's
You a
cringy.
keyboard motherfucking
I
person.
said it.
I'm not.
I
I
said,
open up my goddamn mouth and
baby.
use my motherfucking words.
Oh, Krista, girl.
Yeah, yeah, you
Girl,
girl.
you just running
Didn't
around
it
this
make
sector
you
trying to
bitches
pick
feel
with
better?
everybody.
Didn't you tell that bitch that it made you feel better that she paid me down?
I don't know who the bitch
You
is that you're referring
express
to.
your goddamn self, right? So I'm expressing my damn self.
Oh, okay, go
Don't
ahead.
you dare tell me how to motherfucking express myself. I use my goddamn words. I open up my motherfucking mouth.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Next time, keep
Is
your
the
goddamn comments to yourself when it comes to me. I
Okay,
keep
so
telling you
let me
motherfuckers,
repeat
I'm
what I
checking the
said. It
goddamn
was
comments now.
cringy. And
I'm
this
checking the
misdirected
motherfucking
anger is
comments now.
quite comical.
Okay, and
This
I'm gonna tell
misdirected
you
anger
bitches
is
just how the
comical.
fuck I
You
feel.
didn't give Terry P that same smoke, or Terry me that
I
same smoke. So
did.
guess what? I don't
I
care.
did.
Number
I
one, it
did,
was cringy.
grasshopper.
Number two,
I
it
did,
was cringy.
grasshopper.
Number three,
I
it was
did,
cringy. Number
grasshopper.
four, it was
I
cringy.
did, you
Number
fruit and
five, it
vegetable
was cringy.
grasshopping
Number
bitch.
six, it
I
was
did.
disgusting. Number seven, that shit
You
was
are
cringy.
fucking
Number eight,
disgusting.
that's
Eating up
my
all our
opinion.
goddamn
You are
oxygen.
wide
Eating up all
That's
the
my.
goddamn plants and
debate.
vegetables.
How do you eat up ox? Oh my god! Once again, and you're a
Say some
nurse saying stuff
goddamn
like
fruits and
that.
vegetables for us.
Okay.
Eat what normal people eat, bitch.
Now, Krista, did I call you out your name yet?
Nope. And
Exactly.
guess what? Did I
Exactly.
say anything about you yet? But you
You
said something
you
about me
just
yesterday at
did.
Lemons, right?
You
You
and guess
said
what?
something about
And guess
me,
what?
right?
And if he
You
goes
couldn't
live
help your
again,
goddamn self, right?
if he goes
You
live
said that what
again,
I did was
I'm
cringy to
gonna
you,
say
right?
it all over again.
Right? You
Just
said it
because
was
I know
cringy,
that gets
right?
under your
So I can say
skin.
whatever the fuck I want to say to you too.
Yes, you can. And guess
And
what?
I
I'm going to
will.
do the
And I
same
will.
thing.
And
So
I
if
will.
you do it again, I'm going to comment again.
And
What are you going to do
good.
about it?
And every
What are you going to
motherfucking
do about
time
it?
I see you somewhere, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out.
You want to know the funny part about that? I've been cussed out by
No,
better
the
people.
funny part
So
is
what's
that you
next?
only eat goddamn fruits and vegetables. That's
You
the
should
shit
try
that's
it. It won't
goddamn
hurt you.
funny.
You should try it. It
What's
won't
wrong
hurt
That's the
with
you.
shit that's funny. And you should try
You should
something
try
on
it.
a goddamn
It won't.
popsicle.
That's cringy.
No, it's not. How else do you eat a goddamn popsicle, dummy?
Krista.
What do you do? Put yours, wrap yours in goddamn lettuce leaves?
Krista,
How do you eat a goddamn popsicle,
when you
bitch?
actually go and take the
How
NCLEX
do you
test to
eat a
become a nurse,
goddamn
then you can call me
popsicle,
stupid.
bitch? How do you eat a
Krista.
motherfucking popsicle?
Ooh, Krista, Jesus Christ.
How do you eat one, dumbass? Use your goddamn words.
How about you go read some words on an NCLEX test, you fake
Use your
ass nurse?
motherfucking words, bitch. How do
I
you
am
eat a
using my words.
goddamn popsicle?
Okay, so you want
You
attention.
suck that motherfucker.
I'll give you the
You
attention
suck
you
that
want.
motherfucker. Just like you do a goddamn dick.
God damn, Uppy. I hope women do that, but anyway, I'll digress. Get
Seek all
you
the
got about
attention
you
you
got
want.
another minute and 20 seconds. Get your
Seek
shit
the
off,
attention you
Krista.
want,
Then we got
child,
to
because
get
this
back.
is
We got to get
stupid.
back on topic. Go ahead.
This is dumb.
Okay, I'm done. I think I've proven my point.
Are you
I'm going
sure?
down into the comments, and I'm here. Listen, great show.
Blah,
I am
blah,
enjoying
blah.
myself.
All right,
Bye, guys.
Krista.
Bye, honey.
Just a
Bye.
stupid ass motherfucker she is. I swear. Just want goddamn
Uh-oh.
attention.
You thought you
Ugh.
did. Wow.
Child, before she try to say
You
anything
like
to me
my
about sucking on the
banners?
popsicle, she need to try to suck on lemons first.
Oh boy. All right. So we got no dragon kids. Okay, y'all were having a good
Oh,
dialogue.
sitting up
Go
there looking
ahead,
like
y'all.
motherfucking Pennywise. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
Oh shit. Oh, look at landlord down there with the pom poms. Shit. What certified with? To be honest, I felt bad when I brought up her. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all were having a good dialogue because I'm trying to come up. Let me see. So far we got no dragging kids on Lolo's panel, and we have at Lolo's discretion she can drop anybody. Okay. And how about, and I'll put, just because you hit the link doesn't mean that you get on the panel. But go ahead.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead,
Check your phone, I
RY.
just text you. Check your phone, I just text you. Bye. Okay, bye.
Baby.
I'm sorry. I was talking to somebody that's actually important, somebody that's actually not cringy, somebody that doesn't look like Pennywise. I'm sorry I had a phone call. But anyway, girl. Ugh.
What you
I
got
hate
going
the
on, Lola? You look like you're eating
Ooh,
mushrooms
I hate
tonight.
attention seeking senior citizens. That bothers me. Bitch, you talking about you got a man, but yet you still chasing after fruit. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
I never
that
heard
was my
fruits and vegetables as a drag. I mean, we got to record that.
because it
That was
isn't. Because
Shout
new.
out just Krista
she
for the
needs to do the
fruits and
same
vegetables.
thing. She needs to do the same thing. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, that's why you can't walk," because everybody says that, and that's not true. I seen that lady walk.
Toya, wow, eating healthy is such a drag. How you eat air? Jesus.
Everybody talking about how big she is,
Get
how
off
she
the
can't walk. I'm not gonna go down there and rap with her because
get
I've
off them
seen her
goddamn
rock.
fruits and vegetables, ho. Lettuce wraps are delicious.
They
No, I,
are. She should try it.
I appreciate that, Pizarro. Welcome back.
Hey, pizza. She should
Pizza.
definitely try it. It won't hurt her. I
Yeah,
promise
me
you it
too,
won't.
Diva. I was scared. When R and Y said fuck, I was like, oh God, hold on.
I
Let me
told you.
say a prayer.
Women asked me yesterday if I cuss, and I cuss real bad. I just try
Do
to
you
scare the
really?
bad.
Okay. We're cuss words are just made up four letters that we made
Exactly.
bad. But
Made up four
um
letters, just like
so
BBW is made up of
so can you help us out
batter.
with so based on what you have you been here since the beginning?
I have. I was in and out,
Okay.
because I was doing other stuff.
Right.
But I just
Okay.
wanted to. I really just came up here to ask if Lola was going to actually stick with this decision.
Well,
Yes.
what we have so far now, what we're doing right now is we're basically utilizing this as a blueprint on how Lolo wants to move forward. So then nobody can basically blame it on her because we're coming up with it as a collective. And then if anybody has any issue, whether it be up at EJ Dunn, Room Shaker already came up here. The panel is open because these are the rules,
Mhm.
and then nobody can blame it on Lolo. So would you like to help us with the rules? So we got one, no dragging kids on Lolo's panel. We got at Lolo's discretion, she can drop anybody. And we
No
do have
deceased.
just yeah, okay, I got you.
Because you hit the link.
Just because you hit the link
Exactly.
does not mean you get on the panel. That means if you are backstage for too long, that probably means that Lolo does not want to bring you up. Go ahead, RY.
Those are pretty good so far. I don't know.
No dragging
Hmm.
kids, no dragging the deceased. Okay.
Hmm. And no doxing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
please don't do that.
Hmm.
No dragging the
Circle. Yeah.
So since you've heard everything basically, do you think that Uppity was justified in what she's done? I got you. Okay, no dragging the deceased. Got it. All
As
right.
far as what posting those her kids,
Right. Well, based
that
on
was
her
wrong.
right. So basically she said, how do you feel about do you think that she's off the board based on what happened? Because Room Shaker came up and said that she did not have that information. She never presented it, so on and so forth. And Uppity said that's why she was pissed off in the chat. And then you chose not to let her up. Is that correct, Lolo?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Because she would have did
Absolutely.
just what she did up here.
Absolutely. There is Room Shaker, I believe. All right. Room
Envy, are you
Shaker?
high?
No.
Why are you switching what that
Ooh,
ain't what I came up here and said. That is not it. I said that I never had that conversation with Lolo. Upply is lying. It never happened on Lolo channel. And I said while I was on Voltron channel, people did send me a copy of her past eviction. And basically she said she
Mm.
never stayed there, but you lying because it's on a court sealed document with a stamp.
mm.
Yeah, you can't lie on a court sealed document.
Mhm. Hey,
Wow.
Lovely.
Okay,
Baby.
so based on that R and Y, we took Uppity off the board of being able to complain because she
And then
also
I have something to say to Lolo while y'all setting up the rules. I don't think I'm special, but since you censoring how I can talk on your platform, I can respect that. That's your panel. So could you not allow people to address me or bring me up unless you covering a storyline or something that happened? But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good with that then, cause I'm not
Absolutely.
coming up there to scratch with nobody where I'm censored. I got my own panel, and
Right.
I can flame up and flame on. I can respect it. But if that's the case,
Absolutely.
thank you. That's good
You
enough
are
for me.
always welcome. Absolutely. I want to have real conversations with real people. I don't want them feeling attacked, or I don't want them, you don't have to come over there and worry about scratching, like talking about, no. But if somebody get into it, listen, if you get into it with somebody, You do what you got to do.
I'm not. If you want your rules, I'ma leave it. Ain't no. You do what you got to do because you just established your rules. Don't bend them so quick and so
Okay.
easy because it ain't that serious.
Well, right. Okay.
Right. What I'm saying is, the way these people said, I don't think you want more three rules. If anything, you want your own rules and your own
Yeah.
guidance to stand on. Because in Mo 3, it's cutthroat. They play
Oh
a whole
shit.
lot different way. So
Diva.
you could say no doxing, but they still gonna dox. You can say no dragging of the kids, they still gonna
Still
drag
gonna
kids if
drag.
I'm
you
here.
allow.
Okay.
And they will tend to porn bomb you if you don't protect your panels at all times. So when you on your
Yeah.
edibles and you let them on your link, it's best to just get something that you got
Yeah.
animated or something like that and just keep it up the whole time they on the panel.
Got you. Got you. Got you. It will do. Hey, Diva baby.
Hey to everybody on the panel. What's going on?
What's up, Diva?
Hey Diva.
Hey, room shaker, my fave. I'm just up here because I was in a chat minding my business. I dropped down when shit was funny and I wasn't bothering anybody. And then you have a street soldier that decided, first of all, I don't even know when he even flipped, but he wanted to mention me and Envy at the same time. I think saying Envy is my I don't know what he said. Uh, I don't understand how the help could be making fun of the help, but anyway, he sits higher than you in this pyramid. Um,
She's.
well, it's the truth.
I just
So
let her go. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm
Yes,
gonna
you
say
have.
what I want, and so I'm trying to figure out. So landlord, I mean, do you guys smoke? I mean, you're just a little street guy that gets drunk and don't know where he is half of the time. Your kids don't like you, and you don't even like yourself. You constantly call Krista, which she's back home now. So that means that I'm going to find out everything you say to her. Um, then on top of that, you are with my moderator, which has been a soldier for years. So I'm trying to figure out who are you talking about? That's the help. You're the help. You're just a foot soldier, and you are drunk. Your kids don't like you. Nobody wants to marry you. Your ex-wife, it was domestic violence between you and your ex-wife. I mean, you really want to play this game with me? All in while, that's all your business. And on top of that, you look like Clark Kent. But through it all, you don't turn into Superman. You just turn into a drunk that drinks alcohol. Then you're tough all of a sudden. So I'm trying to figure out. We're not in the predicament where you can joke with me anymore. I don't like you. You used to be somebody that I used to look up to here on these YouTube streets that would advise me as sort of like an uncle, but then you turned out to be a bitch. Now you called me a bitch first. I didn't call you a bitch, but I can say your mother's a bitch, your daughter's a bitch, your ex-wife is a bitch. Now what?
Goddamn.
Now what? Now what you gonna do? What you gonna say? You gonna talk shit? Meanwhile, you're talking to a ghost. When I talk to you, I'm talking to you. If I think that if you want to stay safe, I think you should maybe attend to some, meetings or something. Instead of playing around with me, I'm not. I don't. I don't fuck with you anymore. So we're not on that type of time. You're not a Beasley. You're not a Vic. You understand? You're not even a ZX. How about that? Now I'm on mute. Whenever you feeling froggy, leap and call me a bitch to my face. And I made a phone call. So they're listening too. What we doing?
Shit.
Oh, landlord's car's been pulled by a woman. All right, I'm on mute.
Baby.
All right, so back to the regular scheduled program. Diva says she's on mute. Room Shaker definitely corrected me because I if I
Thank
was
you for
high, then
putting
I
me and number one up there. People don't understand the it's encrypted, but I just wanted to let everybody know. If you look at Envy's little his little wallpaper there, that's me on the right, and that's him on the left. Back to your show.
Jesus Christ. All right. So RMY, I believe you had something and Room Shaker, thanks for clearing that up. Cause that's kind of crazy. That uppity, you caught a stray, Lolo. You caught a stray with
Again?
that situation. Well, you did with that situation because uppity shouldn't have been mad at you, obviously. So
Uppity is delusional as hell.
and as I said, like if you had to address Room Shaker dropping, and obviously Room Shaker's up here right now, that leads me to believe that not believing her is obviously the best policy, right?
Yeah, it seems like it because it's
All right, so now Room Shaker did bring something up, right? Room Shaker's very, very supportive of being on your panel and whatnot, and she did say censored. Now, Room Shaker, are you speaking specifically on like the kids or the deceased, or just censored in general? What do you mean by that? Because I know other people are going to say that. Like, what does Lolo mean by no kids, no
Well,
whatever?
she was clear about her rules. So if you can respect somebody pounding, you can respect their rules. But at the same time, nobody's going to tell me how to fight because since when have the beef sector ever had rules when it came to fighting?
That's
So
true.
that's why I say if that's the case, I don't like them. So I'm not going to be respectful. So I don't want to argue, period. The damage is done. What is there to argue about? It ain't about a click and a view for me. It's more about respect. And if I don't mess with you, just leave me the hell alone or go to neutral grounds where we can get our shit off.
There you go. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying that people cannot if they get into an argument. Now, I just you can drag each other. You can drag, it's just let's leave the
Look,
kids
there
out.
ain't no explanation. I can comprehend and I understood what you said, and that's why I say I just choose not to fight on your panel at all. That's what
Okay,
my panel
baby.
was for.
Yep.
I mean, that's responsible, Lolo, because she knows herself. If somebody says something
Absolutely.
sideways to her, see, here's the problem. If somebody says something, here's what's going to happen. They're going to try to trigger her by saying something that's against your rules. You drop that person, and now Room Shaker has every right to respond. So if
Absolutely.
somebody says something against your rules, Room Shaker's sitting up there, she's going to be like, hold on a second. They talked about my children, so I'm supposed to be quiet. I
Envy,
get
stop
it.
speaking for me because you all wrong. No. Room Shaker was raised and she wasn't raised by wolves. Room Shaker got self-control. If Room Shaker got enough respect for you, Room Shaker can go to her own platform.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely.
All right, so Room Shaker will be coming over there to have regular conversation. I got it.
And
Okay,
Absolutely.
then
cool.
Room
while you
Shaker's a
sitting
cool
here having a
person.
docket or whatever you call this, you can tell Sour Patch to hit the link if she feel like it.
What does she have going on? Happy life.
Uh,
Hello.
All right.
Hey, happy.
So
well,
Lolo,
basically, after what happened on YouTube's cameras, she told me she wasn't fucking with me because I'm a op because I didn't like Lemon. So then I was on Shamar panel after we left Lolo's, and she came up there and called my name, and I'm like, "You spoke to me?" And she
Mm,
said, "Yeah," and I went on mute. And I'm like,
what
"I
the
don't know, I
hell?
don't play like that." So then we was on YouTube camera. She spoke again, and well, they done bought it up. And then I was like, "Nah, I don't mess with her." She said, "I'm the ops." So she was like, "When did I say that?" I said, "The day you was up here having your little whatever it was about Lemon." And I was like, "Normally when a drunk man speak a sober tongue, so when you say certain stuff to me, I ain't gonna never let it go. It ain't no beef. I ain't gonna attack you when I see you in chats, but I'm not gonna deal with you either. And I'm okay with that."
well,
See, Lolo,
Lolo, I
that
got a question for you.
go ahead, happy
Oh
Sure.
well,
life.
I'm gone. Happy life, no.
All right,
Room
Room
checker,
Shaker.
room checker,
Go
you
ahead,
got to
happy.
grow up from that. But anyway, Lolo, are you
Yes.
thinking about setting up a bounty system on your channel? Because I think that would really help.
What do you mean as a bounty system? What do you mean
Oh
by
my
that?
God.
Like $50 to drop somebody. Like if somebody put
Oh,
$50 to drop uppity, and Cash App you, then you have to drop Uppity for like a certain amount of minutes.
Yeah, hell yeah. And
Flat
if
out.
she get on my
$50
Flat
a
nerves, it
show.
might just be free. If you get
It
on my
might be
goddamn
free.
nerves, it be free. Shit, you ain't got to pay me to
Let's
drop that hoe.
go.
The Bible headed hoe.
I
Yes,
like that.
because obviously happy. We got right here. At Lolo's discretion, she could drop anybody. Okay. So at this point, I don't think that you put a dollar figure on it. I think Lolo is adult enough to decide whether she wants to accept a certain monetary value to drop somebody. She wants $1 to drop me for an hour. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, however she wants to work
Not
that
a
out is
dollar,
fine.
damn.
Well, you know, I
Not
mean,
a
it's
dollar,
all good.
but it could be a bonus. Like either she'll drop somebody for free on her own, or it's like $50 to drop in general.
Oh no, I don't. No, 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 no,
Happy.
no,
Happy.
no, no,
We
no.
yeah. We're gonna leave that up to our own discretion. But I did when I was talking about like that respect thing, you know, your rules, don't drag this, don't drag that. I do have to figure out how, okay, if somebody does disrespect somebody in that manner, and you're like, you know what, those are against my rules, I'm dropping you. What
Hmm.
the hell does the person do that's left when somebody has approached them in that manner?
As long as they don't do go against the rules, then they can say what they got to say.
Okay, so you don't. So basically, okay, so basically, dragging somebody's parenting, not their kids. Got it. Okay, cool.
Right.
Okay, so let's move on. We got uppity off the board. We talked about room shaker situation. We'll get to the apology in a little bit, but let's go on to Jay Dunn. Because we know that Jay Dunn put your URL up, and can you tell us how that happened? Because I think a lot of people have a the stories, you know, sideways and awkward. So can you
She
tell us
got
like
mad.
about the Jay Dunn situation?
Yeah, she got mad. She was mad at Judge Fifi at first because Judge Fifi kept talking, said that Judge Fifi was calling her what's the word? Mm, not confident in herself,
Thanks, Trini.
and she got mad at Judge Fifi, and then started going at her, and then wanted to show Bambi's pictures or channel or whatever, to try to get at Judge Fifi, and then got mad at me because because I said subscribe to Bambi. If you're gonna we dropping her channel, subscribe to her.
Oh yeah, that's right. And
Hmm.
that's when they wanted they wanted Jay Dunn basically to see what that person looked like, and then you put it in the back chat. Okay, cool.
Right.
So moving forward, let's see. We got yeah. Here's an original. Shano.
I'm about to drop envy. Thank you so much for having
Okay,
me.
all right. I
See you,
appreciate you,
little sis.
RNY. Shano.
Later.
Shano. Go off mute, Shano. Come on. You've been doing this crackhead shit over in our sector for years.
My bad,
All
man.
right, thank
My
you.
bad.
All right.
Yeah.
How
What's
you
going on,
doing?
man? How
How
you
you
doing?
doing?
How you doing? How y'all? Salute. Let me. I'm being rude. Let me. You know, I'm in the house of envy. Salute to the chat. God bless y'all. Salute to everybody on the panel. God bless y'all. I'll let y'all know. Envy is my best white friend. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy.
Here we
Yeah,
go
we troll each other all day, whatever.
for
Look,
years.
that's my partner right here. This has always been my partner. You know what I'm saying? That's the coolest white boy ever in YouTube streams.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. When he was buying, yeah. Just so y'all know, when he was buying crack,
The
like
coolest
literally,
white
when he was
person.
buying crack, he
Hey,
forgot to go on
close,
mute.
bro.
That's where, yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
where he fucked up. He
I
he
was
was
not
like,
buying
he
no
was like, if
damn
you bring
crack,
me a
man.
20 bag, I'll give you 30 back tomorrow. Nigga, we were at Polars. We were at Polars. You forgot to put yourself on mute. That's
Oh
Bro,
exactly
I
where
God.
was
this shit
actively
started.
hustling,
Stop
bro.
it.
I mean, whatever, bro. Anyway,
You're all scared of J Dub. We get that comment. Okay. All right, so let me flow with the show, Shayna. I want you to rock with us or whatever because you we go way, 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 way
We go
back.
way
Him
back
and I
already.
used to goddamn throw shit, and man, we used to punch the air. We hated each other. But go
I ain't
ahead.
no, you hated me. I ain't hated you. I was just
Yeah, okay.
whatever. I ain't had no problem with you,
Anyway,
bro. You,
every time I got
bro. I
trolled
did.
on something, white boy, the
Yeah.
police,
Now
the this and that, you
let
just
me say
put
this.
fuel on the fire.
Let me say
But
this,
it
Envy. Let me say this, Envy. When you got other people around escalating shit to get you woo woo woo, you're gonna think that, bro. Trust and believe. No pause. No diddy. Bro, I ain't never had no problem with you, bro. I ain't had nothing but love with you, bro. You remember when you used to go live and you was monetized and shit like that, Vato and shit used to be over there, woo woo woo. I ain't never had no problem with you, my bro. You cool as motherfucker.
all right, that's what's up. You know what
You
I'm
ain't
saying?
never.
We stayed up
I'm
all
just
goddamn
you.
night, started the
All the
show at
trolling
9
we ever
o'clock.
did, man. I always had fun with you, bro. Because I was like, let me fuck with Evie right quick. You know, now I know you black, man. I know you just a hot yellow ass nigga. I already know that. You know what I'm saying? I like
Shano,
what?
just hang out, dude. I'm having a show.
Go
You're
ahead, go
right in the
do your thing. I'm
middle.
gonna go on mute. I'm gonna go on mute.
You're like a bad commercial right now.
I'm going
Okay.
on mute.
So Lolo, okay, so let's handle the Jay Dunn situation. All right, let's get that out of the way. Explanation, whatever. So we understand she was mad. And then when she did, here's why I think she's mad, Lolo.
Okay.
Because some people in the chat was divided. I saw some people in the chat saying let Jay Dunn up, and then I saw some people in the chat saying hell no. But I think that she's mad because she was backstage because you didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
argue. I get it. Okay, so from there, where do I'm sure people don't want to hear the story again, but where do we go at this point with Jay Dunn?
Nowhere. I'm not arguing with
Nowhere.
her. Nope, I'm not
Okay.
arguing with her. Wait a minute, my mic. I had to change mics. Hold on, the other one came out. All right, I'm not arguing with her. I'm just not. We've gone back and forth for years. I'm not giving her the opportunity. She can drag and talk and whatever all she wants. I'm not going to argue with her. I'm just tired of it. So no.
Okay, so okay. So not arguing with her. So she's welcome to your panel. Is that
Nope.
yet she's not welcome?
No,
Okay.
no,
All
I'm not
right.
gonna
Let
argue with her.
me
No.
okay. Are you sure Jay
Yeah.
Dunn is okay? Is not
And
welcome.
she told me since she's not welcome to my panel or whatever, she's going to use her wrench to block me wherever she has a mod stick. I'm like, I give a damn,
Oh,
whatever.
she definitely went in on that. She was like, "I'm
Hmm.
gonna block you everywhere if I don't
Okay.
get my way."
So the only place that we go that she has a mod stick that I know of is YouTube cameras, and I have a mod stick there as well.
So she can't block you since she got a mod stick. Interesting.
Nope. 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 I don't know where else she got a mod stick at. I don't care.
Boy, yeah, R and Y, the fruits and vegetables. I'm gonna drag somebody on that one time and see if that works.
I will,
Oh, she
Lemon.
said block her first. Lemon, you talking about like on the person? Yeah, I think he means on the personal, like
Okay.
block her from your I don't know what you would call it, your YouTube, your stream, or whatever. She don't see your comments. I
Um,
don't block people like that. I don't give a shit what they say.
I mean, I would. She got 5 million pages. I know
She
she.
do have them troll pages though.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Dunner 2.0, all that.
Okay, yeah,
Whenever they
that's what he
come in the
means.
chat,
Yep.
well, then we'll just block it. Period.
Okay.
Blockily, blockily.
So yeah, I do think that is, because the thing is if you all block each other,
Mm-hmm.
here's how it looks. If somebody blocks you, you know that that individual doesn't want to have anything to do with you. But unfortunately, like if you unblock somebody, you're almost telling them that they can address you. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yep.
So I like Lemon's suggestion because that pretty much sets the stage for where your relationship is. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you guys are gonna block each other personal. Okay, great. And then she's not allowed as your panel. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Forever, for life, or are you just
For
putting on
life.
a
Done.
90-day probation? Okay.
No, done. I'm over. It's been years. I'm done.
Okay. So basically, we really don't have to talk about, your ongoing situation. Now, as I said, no matter what somebody says, like for example, Uppy's off the board, we got the room shaker thing. Now, Jay Dunn, if Jay Dunn has an issue with that, nobody's picking on her, nobody's singling her out or anything. This is just a rule that that was just made. I was
Yep.
unsure of what was going to happen there, but okay, so we can move past that. All right, so next, let's jump. Let me see. Okay, and you want your channel. Okay, you want your channel to be more of a conversational. Now, are you going to be more of a pin the link or like drop the link at your discretion? Or because
Both.
people are probably going to want to know, like if I go to Lolo's channel, do I have to ask for the link? Do I have to do this, or can I get up? How are you going to work the link?
Sometimes it'll be pinned. If I don't want it to be pinned, I won't pin it.
Okay. So just okay, got it. So everybody, when you go over to Lolo's, don't expect the link. And usually from a content creator's point of view, if they don't have the link pinned, that means that they want to decide who comes up or not. So just use your brain and don't beg a content creator to drop the link because they probably don't want to. If it's pinned, then it's an open panel. If it's not there, it's probably not. Okay, cool. All right. So let's go right into this. Okay, let's see. Are there any other players that did something to you? Let's see. Do you feel
Not that
like
I know
am
of.
I missing somebody that you're concerned about?
No, not really. No.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so let's move right into this. I'm going to ask the tough questions, Lolo. I'm not going
Okay.
to put you in a corner or a trick box or anything like that. While I do that, y'all, just to feel better about it, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to Lolo. All right, again, just quick commercial break for Lolo. Lolo did lose a video. That sucks. And not only she did want to go ahead and drop it and then edit it out, she was advised to go ahead and delete it because of the URL. So if anybody can show Lolo some love, she loves those Dunkin' Donuts what you call it, expensive ass coffees or whatever.
That
So
is not expensive.
whatever.
It
Okay,
is.
whatever. You can get Folgers. Okay. All right. So
Aw.
anyway, all right. So let's move right into this apology. Let's move into the Fifi situation. Okay, so you're on your panel, shit went left, you got P bombs, and then you started up a new live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So when you started up a new live, okay, cool, perfect. Where okay, let's go as close to the point where you were asked to go over so that basically I could see the players that were involved. Some people think that 88 asked you to go over there. Some people think that you called Fifi. Some people think whatever.
How do I
And
call her? I don't know,
since
and
we
I don't know how
oh,
to
I
reach
get it.
her.
I get it. We've definitely already covered the fact that you do not have her information. So get as close as possible to what made you feel like you needed to go over there. Was that somebody saying it? Somebody mentioned it? How did that go down? And then we'll
I
go
think it was
into
88
how you can
saying that she thought that
go ahead.
that
Sorry,
me.
sorry, I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, no problem. I think it was 88 saying that she thinks that me and Fifi can actually talk about this and figure it out so that
Okay.
there's no miscommunication. And so that's why I went over there.
And let me ask you a question. Did you hear anything they said after you left?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I went back to my own.
Okay. All right. I was just asking because basically, when somebody's presence isn't there, then obviously you can see if what you said was impactful.
No
I would
need.
say I didn't hear it. It's just a good question. So,
Right.
if you don't feel like hearing it, that's cool. But in my personal opinion, I would recommend that you listen to it just so that you can see like if they had that same energy, because if you
Yeah.
leave and and as I said, like, don't take this personal anybody. I literally didn't see it. This is just a recommendation to see like how they took it. Were they serious about your your apology or whatever it was, or did they just take it as a joke? So
Okay.
anyway, okay, so let's go over there. All right, I'm going to give you some constructive criticism based on what I saw, and then you can kind of walk us through, because I'm going
Okay.
to tell you like where my head's at, and I think a lot of people do share the same sentiment, right? All right,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like you were explaining the hell out of yourself when something happened to you. And what I mean by that is I heard you kind of in a docile way try you were explaining yourself when really you it's
We're
like
the
you should have
victim.
gone over there to confront the situation, not in
Oh,
an
okay.
aggressive way, but you went right into, well, I don't, this happened and I didn't know the back chat and once you
It was
started
a lot
explaining
going on, right?
so
But that's just me. I mean, I explain myself. I feel like I'm a real woman, so I'm going to explain myself. I'm not going to play with words. I'm not going to try to make, I mean, go over there and be all tough. And I wanted an understanding, honestly, a real understanding.
okay, okay,
All
we
right,
understand
Tony.
that. That's cool. So walk us through what you remember, based on how you were talking. Did you start the conversation? Did 88 mediate? How was Fifi? How'd she accept it? Just walk us through like the experience as you remember it. Go ahead.
I don't really remember it that much, but I went over and I was just, saying I didn't, what happened. While we were having a good conversation, and why would you and Kim? I mean, not Kim. Jesus, stop it, though. I mean, Miss Darlings.
They're trying to
Why?
kill you.
Yeah, why? I mean, I'm like, why were you and Shamar? Did y'all know each other like that, or what was going on? I didn't understand the relationship, and she actually explained it to me. She was like, we have that love hate relationship. She didn't tell me anything about doxing or anything like that. I don't know anything about their situation together. So, and when I explained to her, I don't ever want anybody feeling threatened. I don't condone bullying. I don't condone child dragging. I don't condone any of that. I had literally just found out about what some of what she had gone through in her life, and I did not think it was good. So I went over there to let her know when she told me, because I really wasn't sure why she was mad. And then I went over there and she told me that she felt threatened, and I apologized for her feeling threatened, because that's not what I want anybody to feel on my channel. I don't.
And
I
then
just
how did
don't.
okay, so all right, so up until that point, you went over there, you basically, you're in somebody else's house. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And little Obama or little Mama Obama, sorry about that. Did definitely say Lola was wronged, but she put that on the back burner to address someone else's feelings when something actually happened to her. Lola, it should always be facts over feelings. And I agree with
Yeah.
that. Basically, what I said was like when you went over there, okay, so we're
Mm-hmm.
to the point where you kind of explained, and then you said your channel doesn't, conduct the, you don't conduct yourself like that at the channel. And
Right.
then did you go right into, okay, you said I didn't conduct myself, whatever. Did you go right in? What'd you say right after that?
I think I asked her, like, why? Why did you do that? I didn't understand. And she told me, she felt like she wanted it to stop. And she said, V baby. And when she said that, I'm like, but why do that? And she apologized for doing that. And I accepted her apology, and that was that, basically. I don't want to fight with anybody. I mean, I just that me, that's just not
I
me.
love
And
everybody.
so, yeah, exactly. Honestly, I do. When I go to work, I love on my customers. Then they in a bad situation and they feel more secure, better about what's going on, and I help them out, and I feel good about that. And so when treat people well, it makes me feel good. Now, there are some folks that, like I said, will knock me off my square and make me react or just do that. And but then little Mama Obama is right, and I love how she keeps me in line that it is facts over feelings. But I wanted to understand from Judge Fifi why. I mean, we were having such a good conversation, and I was learning things about her. We were talking as two grown women, and I liked her vibe. I don't know anything about her. I don't try to judge people on their past. I try to judge them from who they are and who they present themselves to be. Now, does it sometimes make me wrong? Probably. Will it sometimes get me in trouble? More than likely. More than likely. So I don't know. I just don't know. But I don't want to have a relationship um with just distrust. I don't like that. I don't operate in distrust. And maybe that's wrong. And that's probably wrong. So the only thing I can do is be much more careful going forward, take the constructive criticism and absolutely put it to use. We got our rules established. I have plenty of banners, as Uppity has shown. Some of them are my son. Okay. So I have plenty of I'm proud of my children. I raised 5 children. All of them have gone to college. All of them have their degrees in their fields. And I am absolutely proud of my children. I don't bother my children. I take care of my mother because that's what I do. That's what I'm here for. She took care of me, and now it is my turn.
They
And
give us a
yes, I
different
do it by
vibe. There
myself.
you go.
Right. And
Have a
there we
drink.
go. Like exactly, right. And I don't even drink. I have no edibles. I have not touched this vape, nothing. I have a shot tomorrow. So that's not gonna happen. So I
Hey,
just
Unfiltered Muffy. Go ahead.
I don't know. I just like to, you know, I'm just who I am. Like I said, my heart is always on my sleeve. If my other family members don't help me with my mother, I don't expect my kids to come help me. They are just getting to their adult ages where they're establishing themselves. I can take care of my mother. And as long as I can, Uppity, I can be crippled or whatever you think I am. But for me to be crippled and no, L Blue, no. I mean, that was a bad experience. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Not tomorrow night neither, Tracy. Catch me on
What's up?
Friday, baby.
What's up, Envy Man?
This asshole here. All right.
Hey,
One
Mr.
second.
West.
What's
Hey,
up,
hold
Lolo
on.
Man?
Hold on
Mr.
one
West,
second. Let me
I'm gonna
acknowledge
take you to
the
dinner.
super chat. Will Fifi okay. Will Fifi El Blue wants to know will Fifi be allowed back on Lolo's panel? And then we'll give you a bonus to your question. And how about 88? Go ahead.
Well, me and 88 have had, very good conversations as well. I like 88. She hasn't porn bombed me. But Fifi, I mean, I'm sorry. I can't take that chance again.
Good job, Lolo.
But happy life, hush.
I literally was daydreaming. I missed that. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said that 88 and I have had really good conversations. She has not P-bombed me. And so if 88 comes over, absolutely. But with Fifi, I mean, if she comes over, the banner's gotta be up. It's
Right,
gotta be
Lolo.
up.
That's commendable.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Okay,
mean,
so 88. Okay, yeah, I actually have seen you all interact pretty on a positive side. I have.
absolutely. I
I
like
have.
88.
I haven't seen you argue with her. I haven't seen any issue at all whatsoever. All right, so the problem
Wait,
I
please
would
read Diva's comment.
please which one? Let's
The
see
one,
here.
okay.
What
Yes,
this
go up
one?
some. Go up some. Go. Yes. That's it. Right, Diva?
Oh, this she's talking shit to me. Emmy may be excused the troll thing. I'm a toy and they pick me up and squeeze my what the hell? Lolo, you put me in a you set me up.
No,
Anyways,
she said read it. She
Hey, I got
can't
a
read my comment.
Don't pay attention to her. Hold on a
Why?
second. Now,
Why? I just donated to
now I
the
gotta
snack
do.
fund.
Now I gotta do something to her now. Hold on. Sometimes she
Uh-oh.
gets upset, and sometimes she acts like I'm not that. That I'm not in her head, rent free. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes she gets very sensitive. Let's see.
Envy cut me off. I ain't had no problem with Envy. Envy had a wrench, like we was cool, even behind the scenes. But see, Envy cut me off. We got into it.
Oh wow.
We
Jesus.
love you, Diva. I
all
do.
right.
I contributed to
Hey,
that snack fund. I sure did.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
Absolutely.
hold up.
I ain't
Give
gonna
me
be up here
1
too long. I just came
second.
up to ask y'all two a
All
question.
right, 1 second. Let me bring somebody up real quick. Let's see. What's up, Chaotic Truth Live?
How you doing?
What's going on?
Nothing much. I saw you guys were live. I just wanted to come over.
How you
We are
doing?
live.
Pretty good.
We are definitely live.
Salute.
Okay, so go ahead, West.
So I
I
just got a
love that
question.
mic.
I got a
Thank you
question.
so
Sorry.
much.
I got a question for the both of y'all. Just because I'm learning about Discord. So just a question. Discord, right? Like, is it like you have to verify yourself with your email address, like in order to get into Discord?
Or phone number, I believe.
Okay. So like if a person had access to like an admin on Discord, they would have that info.
I don't know. I'm not a mod or anything on Discord. I have no idea.
Got you.
You said they would
Stop
have
it,
the info
Wally.
off of Discord.
I don't
Yeah.
say so. I don't know.
I think so. You gotta verify yourself. So with that being said, Sour Patch, hit me up. Hit me up, baby. I got a couple cash for you. I get every one of your enemies one by one. Hit me up. Instagram.
Oh wow, one by one, huh, West? West doesn't get any
Oh
enemies
boy, that's
whatsoever.
when Sour Patch does respond. Shit.
Right. Hey, Chaotic Truth, you got a highlighter, you're ready to roll. You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving that
how much
mic
of
is
the
hot.
how much of the show have you heard?
I just tuned in. I haven't panel hopped in a long time, and I saw that you guys were live, and I just tuned in about 5 minutes ago. And I apologize, but I don't even know what sector this is, but I'm just trying to listen to see what's going on.
All right, here's what we're gonna do because we're going through like a whole situation. We're almost through with these rules. There's a lot going on. What we're gonna do right now is you just go ahead and drop down for a little bit, listen to the
Okay.
commentary,
Yeah,
come up and
I got
add
you.
something. Just because I want you to be more prepared.
Oh
You got
yeah,
your
yeah.
mic and everything together, so I definitely want you to come up and contribute to the commentary.
Sounds good. Thank you so
All right,
much.
brother. All right, man. All right. So Lolo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So that's listen, the way I run my platform, don't get offended, don't feel bad, don't feel nothing. I just like the commentary to flow. And that's about it because we're getting somewhere. Okay, so
Right.
Lolo, here's what I heard about your visit over to Fifi's, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you went over there. Unfortunately, don't you I personally think that was your opportunity to get your strength back. When you went
Well,
over there,
baby, it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
I
I didn't have
know,
no strength left. I
I
had no
know,
strength.
Lolo. I'm
Let it
being,
be 5 o'clock and she's over there. I think she'll be ready.
happy life. Shut up. So anyway, Lolo. All right. So okay, she was tired. Okay. Let's jump to this, and I'll go right back to that question. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
since you were tired, whoop de whoop, whatever. How do you feel about it today, based on you not knowing what the hell you did,
I
and you
still
had to
feel
hear
the
about it
same.
all day, basically?
Well, I haven't heard about it all day. I literally have not. I haven't been in what you call it all day. I did go live for a couple hours, but after that, I mean, I be listening to other stuff on YouTube. I be listening to Diddy stuff. I be listening to the other Lemon. I be listening to a lot of different things. So wasn't really, but I understand what you mean when you said I could have gone over there but it just seems like everybody wants me to go over there and cuss this woman out. I don't know her that well. I
No,
don't
I'm
know
not
her.
necessarily. No, I'm not saying you needed to cuss her out. I'm just saying I wish that it would have been, at least down the middle. Because the thing is you're going to address somebody that did something to you.
I went over there not to address somebody that did something to me. I went over there to clear the air and try to find out what and why. Basically, why was my question. Why? Because I was not understanding why she did that to me after we were having such a great conversation. And that's why I went over there. My whole mindset was why? Why did this happen? I mean, I don't get it. Why? Did I do something to you? I mean, why? That was my whole thought process. It's like, why? Just like when it was on the screen, I'm like, what? Why? I mean,
No,
how?
I get it.
I
Okay,
was
what
really
was
so unexpected because we were having such a good conversation, and I really like not knowing her past. If I had just met her that day and we're in the supermarket talking and having a great conversation, and I would not, I mean, if I didn't know anything that happened to her and we're talking about some of the things that she has gone through, then I was cool with that. Let me explain the banner. With the banner,
she can
as
still
long as
retaliate against your channel with a banner as long as she's there if something happens she doesn't like.
oh,
What do you mean?
really?
No.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
see what monkeypox is saying.
yeah,
Basically, you put a banner up, somebody calls her out of her name, says something derogatory, whatever the case
yeah,
may be, right? I see that you can still,
and
but
I'm
at
still
that,
keeping the discretion of bringing people up. Period.
yeah, I was just gonna say, I
Hmm.
was just gonna say, basically that, yeah, that really goes into, Lolo can drop you at her discretion. So,
Or leave you in the back.
yeah, Lolo can leave the person in the back, drop you at her discretion. Knowing Lolo, she's probably gonna try to give a warning, and then make you sit in the back, and then get rid of you. Like, there's gonna be steps to this.
It's going to
She's
be
not gonna be like
steps.
me. Okay,
Yeah, the envy's head. Envy's just cut. That's it. Just
you gotta go. Yep,
that's it. You got
I'm
to go.
I'm most
And
definitely the drop guy.
exactly. And I probably should have kicked Jay Dunn and Uppity from the studio so they couldn't have access to the back chat. But it's not like it was secret information in the back chat. This is what's
Yeah,
weird.
that was a little too long with you having Jay Dunn up there.
Well, I mean, Jay Dunn and I go way back. I mean, to the beginning of me even coming up here, we go way back. We were friends at one point. We would talk to each other on the phone. We would call and check on each other and things like that. So I always have a slight heart for Jay Dunn. I always have a slight. This is why I don't want to argue with her. I just don't, because I've always had a slight
You know
heart
you're
for
gonna
Jay
argue
Dunn.
with her because of this right here, right?
No, I'm not going to argue with her. No, no, ma'am. No, sir. Sorry. No, sir. I'm not going to argue with her. I'm not. She's going to get her stuff off. She's going to be mad. She's going to call me all kinds of this, that, and the other. And life will go on. I will still go to work. I will still pay my bills. I will still do what I have to do.
Absolutely. Okay, so we went through that. Okay. And as I said, the only constructive criticism is, just basically going over there and saying, "Hey, I'm here to ask you a question," but then also hold on one second. We got Room Shaker. All right. What's up, Room Shaker?
Man, y'all up here playing, so y'all made me hit the link once again.
God damn.
Okay, I'm saying that I give it. Jay Dunn was disrespectful. Honest truth. I'ma stand on that. I'ma hold everybody on the panel accountable.
Mhm.
But the fact that you had a relationship with her more than you had with Judge Fifi,
Right.
if that's the case, I don't think Judge Fifi what she said, her excuses shouldn't be enough. And if you still gonna allow her on your panel, I know you might need time to trust, but if y'all had a relationship, shouldn't it be a point where y'all will be able to talk about it? Now I know how Jay Dunn is, and some of y'all do coddle her and spoil her because she gets spoiled by one spoiled person to another will know. I just feel like how could you be dismissive towards her, but you allow Judge Fifi and 88 to still come around, and they was very much disrespectful as well.
Well, Jay Dunn and I, with this long history we've had, she's doxed me. She's done a lot of different things. And just, they're
Okay, see,
so
I didn't
different
know
with a
she doxed
friend.
you.
Yeah, I mean, she's done so much, and I've always been on Front Street, so it really wasn't a dox. When she comes up there and says Lori Patterson, no, I know my name is Lori Godley Patterson. Get it right. I don't run from shit. I just don't. And she's done it she does things to try to hurt you. And I still have a love for her as a friend, a longtime friend, but Jay Dunn just sometimes doesn't know when to stop. Now, as far as Judge Fifi coming over, I really don't expect her to come back over or hit the thing. And again, it's my discretion about bringing her up, and I probably will not. Depending on the thing, I more than likely will not. I haven't had a problem with 88, and I can't trust everybody. And like you said, I'm going to be real picky about what I do. So I don't want anybody to take offense to it, but I'm not, if we're talking about something and I don't bring you up, it's because I don't think it's a good idea.
And I understand that that's your feeling, so I'm not disputing that. But my next question is, this
Mm-hmm.
is the second time we have witnessed 88 cuss you out and disrespect you, and you still
And
keep
they were
hollering.
both, no,
Hold
no,
on,
wait.
let me
Okay.
finish. Let me
I'm
finish.
sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
You good, Lolo. It ain't no issue, baby. I'm talking to you like a woman. And we don't watch like the
That's
first
good with roof
time.
checker. You didn't even have to pay her. Let's go.
The first time, I'm not for sale, and we don't do that. For one, the first time was a misunderstanding. Y'all got past that. The second last night, she came in very disrespectful and was threatening your channel, and that's what struck me the wrong way. And then you
Mm-hmm.
had Toaster and Mr. West up there antagonizing and playing on your top. Like even your own chat, Tracy hit the link, and then Mr.
Yeah,
West started attacking her. So it's like your ride or dies or your true subscribers, they gonna always stand up for you because you are beef sector. So when are you gonna stop allowing your beef sector channel to be at risk? I understand you want your channel to grow. I understand that you want people to come over there and support you and do the topics that you will see fit. But at some point, we wondering when you gonna stand up as far as your respect is concerned. Like everybody was
yeah,
telling you to set this down, stop letting people disrespect you on your panel.
right.
Because if it would have been you, they would have kicked you, they would have drugged you, they would have went all the
Yeah,
way left, and you
that's
was
true.
giving them the opportunity to still be heard and play in your face.
That's true. And Tosa had been in the back for quite some time as well before I even brought her up. And if I thought she was going to say whatever she had to say and then go on about her business. But yes, Tosa does antagonize the situation and make it sometimes, most times, even worse. And from here on out, if that shit happens, I'm just dropping folks. And if they don't like it, then don't bring that bullshit over to my channel. So period. I'm just, if I don't want to have to deal with Tosa, because Tosa will do the same thing. She will attack you and then say, "Oh, we're just banter," and it's not. It's not.
Right, because they were saying they was just trolling. And I'm like, how you disrespecting somebody that's old enough to be a mom, an auntie, an older sister, somebody like at some point, like as a woman, I think a lot of us felt some type of way about that. But then I
Hmm.
decided I on YouTube cameras, I said it ain't my place, it ain't my fight. So I'm a man the business that pays me because I was like, it struck me the wrong way. It was like you was
Right.
being bullied and harassed at the same time, and you wouldn't just drop your spine and just man up. Like you, and then the fact that you left us and asked us to hold down your panel to go over there and apologize, and she
Well, I
basically
didn't go to apologize. I went to get an understanding. I did not go to apologize.
Okay, well, she manipulated you and told you that she felt threatened, but clearly, before while she was scratching, you asked her clearly, was she okay? And she said yes.
Yeah,
So
she did.
therefore, you wasn't threatened. You wanted to do this. You just thought you was gonna pick on Shamar and you was gonna argue with all these people. And when you see that you couldn't win and you couldn't go word for word with them, then you decided to go ahead and pour them on the panel. And you had probably reached out to them while you was on the panel doing what you was doing, telling them to be striking. Because
Wow.
that's normally how they do it.
I didn't know. I'm saying I didn't know all of that. I did not know that people be doing all that. It's just wow.
See, she
It's
probably wanted you to drop Shamar because she couldn't win the argument.
well, I mean, I
No,
Yeah,
thought
because
see,
Lolo
I
did drop Shamar, and she told Lolo to bring Shamar back. Because Lolo was like, well, he directed his traffic over here, so could he come back? And Judge Fifi told her yes. So it was like, did y'all line her up? Because I ain't gonna lie, on my channel when I did commissary, I said, "Is you
mhm.
part of the play to skit and the scam?" Because I know them to run plays. So I'm like, okay, Lolo went over there, and then they said you threw Shamar under the bus while you was over there.
Now
You said, well,
Shamar
Shamar
started.
went too far.
I mean, he started talking about. I mean, what he got a picture sent to him or something, and started talking about her STDs and incest, and that was. I mean,
But
that
who is he?
Lolo,
Who
that
is
you
he
can't blame.
addressing,
Okay, look,
Lolo?
let me take credibility for what I did. Cause I politely, when they sent that box, remember I said, "Oh, y'all disgust me." I was gonna throw up in my mouth. So I said, "Shamar, what's your Instagram?" Shamar gave me his Instagram. I said, "Well, check your Instagram," and I dropped down and I typed in your chat. I said, "You ain't finna cuss me out, but since they
Jesus.
did it to me, I'ma do it to you." So if that's what kicked this off, I the one started that because they sent it to me while I was on your panel, and I sent it straight to her. I meant straight to him. And
Oh my
because
God.
remember I asked her about it. I said, "Fifi, what picture is this? This is disgusting."
Yes, and
And
she
she
said it
said,
wasn't hers. Yep.
"Yeah." She said, "It ain't me." I said, "Your face attached." And she said, "I got the same email, so I'm gonna email myself." So that's still not a reason to get mad because before I did it, I asked her about it, and she said, "I got the email. I can show the email." And you said you didn't want to see it.
Exactly. I'm not. I did not want to see it at all, and I still wound up seeing two naked women. I mean, I was like, Jesus Christ. I still wound up seeing two naked women. But and y'all, and I see it.
Thank you,
Did not
Critter.
want that. That I didn't want to see it. Y'all had to send me shit. She said I can show you I don't have roaches in my house. I'm like, whoa. Then Talent came and had come up there and kicked that one off and talk about you need to get well anyway. But and I'm like, roaches, what the hell are y'all talking about? I mean, it was really a weird vibe for me because I just didn't understand how somebody I was having such a decent conversation with, how it turned so weird, because I couldn't make out whether her and Shamar actually liked each other or not, because she said, yeah, you can bring them back up, and they it's weird. I was like, what is going on? And to me, I should have just been like, you know what, stop it,
So you
stop
feel
it.
like you were giving too many concessions in
I did
consideration of
give,
what
and
people want.
yes,
Like
I
you
did.
were basically saying, like, who wanted, if you want to be on the panel, you can, and this and that. You basically were letting them just kind of free reign.
Yeah, because I couldn't figure out if they liked, because they were laughing with each other at one point. They were, and I'm like, what? No, I wasn't on edibles. I almost wish the fuck I was, but I wasn't on edibles. So I'm like, why in the world? I'm like, I couldn't figure out their dynamic. I didn't know they knew each other. I didn't know that they had a love-hate relationship or whatever until she explained it to me on her channel. Now, whether they were playing with me or not and just telling me, feed me, whatever, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is what is going to happen going forward. Period.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, she's been banned from a lot of sectors because of this. She got court cases and charges pending against her. And that's what Shamar was telling you on your link. Like, she done doxed him, she done harassed him, she done called CPS, she done had called the police, she done had their house swatted. So it's really up and it's stuck. So that's why when she was jabbing at him when he hit the panel, and then she seen he wasn't finna play with her, she told you to put him down. And then you was like, well, Fifi, I invited, so he directed his people over here. She like, well, you can bring him up. And so you brought him back to the panel. She started jabbing again. Now she really was mad because Talon came up there and Talon did a bed, and that's when everybody started asking about the roaches, roaches in the feeding tube.
And this and all that was the first time I had heard anything resembling that. It was like, what? Wait a minute, what's going on? And she had explained somewhat that in the beginning, and we had just gone past that, child. That is none of my business. We was going on past that, but her and Shamar, I didn't get that part. But you're right, because they started jabbing at each other. I had no idea about the doxing and any of that. I just didn't know.
Okay, so did you hear Mr. West when he said Fifi was sent to your page to get information because he told you he was gonna dox Miss Terry, he was gonna do something to Man and all that, and then when I brought it up again because I was like, Lolo, did you hear? He said he didn't say it, but me and your chat was trying to tell you yes, he did.
I didn't. I mean, yeah, okay. I did not. I thought he said it, but Mr. West be saying that kind of shit all the time. So I didn't know if it was true, if it won't true. I didn't know.
Right,
I
because he kept
mean,
arguing with Miss Terry, and in your defense, you did tell him to leave her alone because he was disrespecting her. Then he was
yes,
messing with Noble about Tracy, and he got mad. Noble apologized to Tracy, and then when Tracy came up there to take up for you, Mr. West started attacking Tracy too.
yes, and Tracy handled that ass, and I had no idea. I don't know about this sending people over to different places to do reconnaissance or start shit. I don't operate like that. So this is all like new to me. Okay, and I've been in the beef sector forever. Well, it seemed like forever, but I've been here a long time, and we're usually much more upfront with it. Um, and the stuff that does go down there kind of tell you first that this is what I'm finna do. I'm gonna call CPS on you, or I'm gonna call this on you, and it doesn't. This is new to me. I didn't know that had all gone down to Shamar. I did not know that at all, not at all. And so when they kept saying, she doxed Shamar, I'm like, what? When? Why? How? What? When did all this happen? But I don't know I don't even know how long Judge Fifi's been on YouTube. I don't know any of this. I don't know her. But I'm getting an idea of what's going on. But listen, I don't want to be a pawn in anybody's damn play. Can y'all leave me the fuck out of it? I just want to talk to my friends and be all good and just go on about ourselves. So wait a minute, who said they was sitting on the panel that he sent the woman over there to dox Man? But how can they dox Man? Man didn't even come up onto the panel until the second live. And the first live was meant for Man. I don't even be putting people's names in the titles like talking about at all. So, but I wanted to talk to Man. I even hit him up in Discord, say, Man, pull up. I really want to talk to you. Oh, I think I said something like that, but I said pull up, and the name, the thing was named for Man because I wanted to talk to him, and just go from there. But then I saw Fifi.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I just had seen Fifi in the chat and remembered that I had heard her say that she wanted to talk to Jay Dunn. And I asked her, you want to come up and tell me about it? Because that is so interesting to me, especially with me knowing Jay Dunn. So I was trying to figure out that dynamic. And that's when we were having that very decent discussion. And you're right, Buddha. I do need to learn when people playing in my face, because I'm tired of this. Y'all listen, don't come over there.
Ask you this while Room Shaker's
no
up here, and you said that. Room Shaker did say that several times. That's why Room Shaker did get upset. I did hear her say, you don't know when people are playing in your face.
Exactly.
Hey, Room Shaker, when do you think that people were playing in her face, and why did you get so upset at that point?
Because I felt like in the moment, because I had asked Lolo, and I wasn't being funny. I'm like, "Are you
Yeah,
high?" Because I heard them say
right.
that she be on edibles. So I'm
Yeah.
like, Lolo, be careful, because 88 came in hot threatening her. Then Mr. West was telling her, trying to paint a narrative on her panel, like this
Yeah.
just because you don't like 88. I'm like, everybody know I don't deal with 88, but I ain't got no reason to lie on her. I know what she give. I don't deal with her because she a snake, and I watched them do this to several different people. And Lolo probably did know that Mr. West 88 and Fifi is one of a kind, because I was telling everybody about they had a strike team going on and that they done went to several different sectors striking down pages. And this is why they limited. Fifi jumped around when 88 let her go. Fifi went about her business, and that's when she was over there in Latrice Allen sector harassing Shamar and him. But then 88 went and got Fifi, and she said she went and got Fifi so Fifi can come back and help her strike pages.
This is all new to me. I just don't watch YouTube like that all day. I do my little shit and I go on about my business.
Well, this is starting to go along with like your discretion. I think one of my recommendations to you would
Yeah.
be know the people that you're bringing up on your panel.
Yes. Yes. Know them.
You
And
know, it's really good to see how somebody moves. If you never see anybody at any channel that's in the same
yeah.
sector, then they're, you know, you
And
you should watch
I
you
didn't
should
know
watch
how what
somebody
they
in the
did to
chat.
Ness.
It's
Hmm.
good to watch somebody how they conduct themselves in the chat, right? You trust
Right.
your mods. You trust your mods to leave people in the chat that are acting right. But
Absolutely.
if your mods keep
Absolutely.
timing out and this and that, and somebody doesn't know how to act, block them. But
Right.
it's weird when you just let somebody hit the link that you never know.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to have a conversation with
Not
her.
weird for you, just weird in general. When people
Oh.
just boop, I've never seen you before. Let me click the link.
Okay,
Well,
Lolo, you said you a Libra or you a Leo?
Libra. I'm a
Don't
Libra.
y'all operate by energy in the atmosphere because y'all gotta stay balanced?
We
Like
do.
for okay, if I was gonna approach you as on a woman level, I
Hmm.
wouldn't come in being disrespectful and threaten you, because that's
Right.
gonna shift my mood regardless. So the fact that she came in saying that, and then I even pointed out, because I said 88. If Fifi, why she gotta answer you or play these games with you? Because if Fifi still want to strike her, ain't you gonna help her strike it? 88 said, yeah, that's my bitch. So that right there, that's what made me say, Lolo, you gotta know when people playing in your face. Because then Mr. West pushing his agenda because he part of their team, telling you now you gotta hear them out. Don't listen to Room Shaker. You need to let her up. They were trying to convince you to let her back up on your panel. Now I am glad you stood on that. You said, no, she ain't coming back on my panel, but I will go to hers. But one thing about it is I felt like you should have put your banner up and protected
Hmm.
yourself on your own turf, because anything could have happened over there.
Anything? I mean, what do you think could have happened?
Well, as far as disrespect, getting you in the corner, something like that. Like you had the advantage being on your turf when there was people on the channel, and then when people telling you to drop Tulsa because she was just antagonizing the situation, and
Yeah.
Mr. West was study attacking people after you was telling him to stop. Like you was like you wouldn't let nobody else up on the panel because you was like wait, and then even ZX came up there with his weird ass telling you yeah you
Yeah.
need to talk to her. I'm like, what is there to talk about? Like they don't know each other in real life.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, like I said, I was trying to get an understanding because of the conversation and the energy. I did not feel bad energy. Now, when 88 came over there and I knew her, and I do know her and Judge Fifi are good friends. And when she came over and was telling me about what was said to her or what she had heard, I wanted to clear that up because no, I did not contact her to come over for content. I don't do that like that. You know, I mean, the only person I'll ever hit up and say, "Hey, can you pull up?" is Lemon. That's it. That is it. That's the only person. Or in 88 that one time. 88. And when she came in hot now, if it was a good friend of mine and something like this had happened and she said she was threatening this, that, and the other, and they was jumped and this, that, and the other, I too would be mad and not, but with my personality, I'm not confrontational. So for the most part, so I wouldn't have come in like that, but I know how 88 is. And she rides hard for her people, for her friends. So, and I didn't know that you and her disliked each other. like that. I did not know that until last night. And I'm like, oh, wait,
You said
I,
what?
I know
Lolo,
I did,
Lolo, you ain't been
baby.
under a rock all the time, girl.
Yes, but baby, I'm in and out of chats. I'm in and out. I'm doing other things. I got a lot on my plate. So I don't, the only time I get
I
to
can
really
respect
listen
it. You
to
got a life.
YouTube,
I can respect it. You got a life.
yeah, the only time I really get to listen to anything on YouTube is while I'm at work with my earbud in and I can hear it. But then I'm usually checking out other stuff. It's a favorite comedian I got up there that I listen to a lot. I'm usually checking out other stuff. I don't really pop in to too many chats because I can't chat. Now, if something's going on, I may drop down, but I'm usually in and out, or I'm taking calls, or I'm helping my mom. I mean, I got a lot that I'm doing, and I just don't have the time to be watching everybody's videos. I may skim through some, but I just don't have the time for it. I just don't. And maybe
That's understandable.
yeah,
I
I
get
need to
it.
be a little bit more. And this is why I want to come over there to the health sector more. And you be going live. When you go live, you don't have like set times. Like I'm gonna see you at 4 o'clock on Wednesdays and Fridays, and I know you gonna come on. You just be popping on. I'll be like, what? When? And
Because
so,
to be honest, I'm not on a
uh,
set time because I go by my flexibility. Because it
right,
is a lot of people that I support that go
yeah.
live, but then at the same time, I don't get paid from their live, so I show my support. But then when I feel like I'm leaving my people hanging in the balance, I hit the live button to pop out for them.
And that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And I mod for quite a few people.
Hey,
And
can you all drop Room Shaker's link? And then Lolo, just make sure
mhm.
go to her bell and set your
Yeah,
notifications
all
to
of that
all
said.
for
But
her.
I have so many people that I'm subscribed to that it's set for a lot of people. But the notifications don't come through like that. They don't come through. And unless I go and actually hit notify me, it doesn't pop up. It just don't pop up for me. Or else they be popping up all day. This one, that one, that one, this one, this one, that one, that one, this one. Because I'm subscribed to a lot. Now, because I do with most of my stuff on the computer, I can go. I've got. Let me see. What is this? I've got 40 tabs open on 2 monitors. So I know
Oh,
I've got.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 of them are YouTube tabs. That's the only way I can barely keep up for it with everybody. And I can see, oh, somebody's live. I can see the little thing by their thing. And
Oh,
if they
there's Room
live, I
Shaker's
see,
link. Okay.
yes, drop Room Shakers link,
All
please.
right, y'all. Hey, go subscribe to Room Shaker, and since she does go live at her, what she can fit into her schedule, set your notifications to
Mm-hmm.
all. Hit that bell and just scroll down and hit all. All
All
right,
right,
thank you,
Buddha.
y'all. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, I just don't have the time. It's only so many hours in a day. It's only so many hours. Yeah, 19 tabs of them. 19 tabs of them. And I still go to work on these computers with these monitors every day. Even though I took the day off, I went on ahead and grabbed a couple of hours anyway. Because I was bored. Because I'm so used to being sitting right here working. It just is what it is. If I'm a mod for somebody, I try my damnedest to be there. I try my damnedest to be there. So
You
I
do.
know, Benzie Boo, because I want to support. That's why I hit Envy up the other night. Are you going live? Because I wanted to be there for him because I support him and because we're close. So, and when Envy knows how to hit me up, Envy can text me anytime. And he texts me. I've got so many messages that I have not opened yet. So if I have not responded to your messages, it's because I've had a busy damn day. I saw Envy's message and then text, and it was big. I was like, damn. Oh shit. Wait a minute. What? And I read it. And I was like, oh shit. Let me, Lord, Envy. So it's just a lot. and I should be able to handle all of this after raising 5 kids. You would think, right? All I want to
No,
do
I
is
mean, no,
rest.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, people want you to stand up for yourself. I mean, I don't think anybody's here saying you're weak and this and that. I get it. But yeah,
Yeah, I
I
let
think
too
that
many people step on me. I do.
you do, you do,
Hmm.
you do.
I do.
Um,
And
what you
the
say?
reason is I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I don't care. I'm just like, okay, you drag me. Yeah, whatever. But Uppity went too far today putting my children's picks up. I wouldn't put her child's pick up. No. So she went too far. She went way too far. But hey, my kids are fine, so it's good.
Well, here's the thing though, Lolo, right? So this is going to be a big step. So
Hmm.
what I mean by that is, if you said that you're going to keep the banner up for people that you're not familiar with, you also said that you're going to keep the banner up for people that have, acted a certain way on your channel, which
Yes.
if you're in your
If I
personal
bring them up.
experience.
If I bring
Right.
them up.
If you feel like bringing them up. Okay. But in
Hmm.
your personal experience, the examples would be obviously like 88 and Fifi. You're going to leave your banner up. Okay, cool. Do you understand, like, with these new rules or whatever the way that you're, the blueprint of your channel, you
Yeah.
understand this is like put your foot down situation, right? Like,
Well,
if,
yeah. I
if
mean,
you're
because I'm
really going to
tired of
drop
it.
people at your discretion and things like that, and
Yes.
you don't want Jay Dunn to come back, there's going to be a little bit of backlash from
Of
some of your rules.
course. Of
Okay.
course. I know this, but y'all
But I
are
think they're fair
adults.
across the board.
Yeah, and that's what I want to be. I mean, I just want to be fair. Like, just like Room Shaker said, I kind of operate off of energy. If I feel your energy is weird, I try to stay away from you, or either or either it's just I'm off my square when you start talking. But for the most part, like you said, I love people. I am a people person, not free Lolo.
Free
I love
Lolo.
Tracy. I love my Tracy. I'm a people person. I love people. You can see it when I go out and just run up to get whatever from whatever little store or wherever. I'm talking to people. I love people. I love their stories. I love their personalities. I'm a people person, and I'm not a confrontational. I don't
But
really
see,
like
here's
a
the
lot of
thing,
it.
Lolo.
Hmm.
That's one thing in communication, right? You
Right.
don't always underscore everything that you say.
Hmm.
Telling people that you're a people pleaser, you're a this and that,
No,
whatever,
I'm a
whatever,
people
right?
person. I'm not necessarily people pleaser, because there are a lot of people that are not pleased with me a lot of the time. So I'm not a people pleaser. I like who I like. I support who I support, and that's my choice.
Just let people feel your vibe rather than explaining it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you can tell a weak person, a strong person, and all in
yeah,
between the way they present themselves.
right,
So
right.
you don't have to you don't
No,
you're
I'm not
over
justifying
explaining the
shit.
person you are. Okay.
Right, right. I'm not. I mean, if you don't know me, then if you don't like me, then it's fine. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. So it's cool. It's fine. I just go on about my business. I have so much more important things that I have to deal with, that YouTube is not my life. It is not my life. But when I'm up here, I want to make the people that I talk to know that I like them, or I'm interested. I feel value in you, and that's what I'm all inclusive. I want to be all inclusive, but there's going to be people that are going to try my weakness, my heart, and it's always happened ever since I've been on YouTube, and it's all right. I'm good. I'm good with it. It is not, to me, not the worst thing that can happen. I've survived cancer. I've survived the heart attack. I've had my 5 kids. I've had that 21-year marriage. I've survived the divorce. I mean, I'm doing for my mom. I am a strong Black woman. That I know. Whether it appears so on YouTube or not, I don't care. I honestly don't care. I can not go live for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. I don't care. I mean, I am a blessed person, and I know I'm blessed. So I will never take that for granted.
One second. Yeah, you saw Facts link to go to his vacation pictures to take your mind off of things, but also
Oh.
Big Rig Slaps is he's most Wednesdays. You know what? I'm gonna put him up to it. Wednesday nights at 11 o'clock. Big Rig Slaps is live, but he also does a to the block. What's it called?
From the
Where
block to the hood, or
Yeah, from the
yeah.
block to the hood, with the hood table on Sundays. So look out for Big Rigs Wednesday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then also look out for and they switch back and forth. One week they'll do it at not his channel, but from the hood to the block. They switch back and forth. Sometimes they do it at the
Mhm.
hood table. Sometimes they do it at Big Rigs. But all right, that's my commercial break. Go ahead.
I love big rigs. I absolutely love big rigs.
Can somebody also drop Big Rigs?
And hood.
Yeah, drop Big Rigs channel, and also drop the hood table. Y'all, if you have to roll out for a second to go subscribe, please do that and come on back. It's cool because then I get another commercial. But go ahead.
Absolutely. Go check out Big Rigs. I even got his thing up here. Where did I got it at? Where you at, Big Rigs? I know you in my thing.
Here's the banner I need now. Okay. So let's see here. And we're gonna conclude, but let me put this up real quick. Let's see. Damn. Who's going live? So basically, Lolo, before here we go. All right, there we go. So basically, okay, I think you answered a lot of questions. I think you put things in chronological order, and I think that you set your boundaries and things like that, right? The
Mm-hmm.
reason why I had that, the reason why we did this is because obviously this isn't a behind the scenes conversation. Now you and I talk. You
Absolutely.
you give me words of encouragement. I give you words of encouragement. We have a certain rapport. Cool. Now, some people may say, we could have had a long conversation behind the scenes, whatever, whatever. But
Right.
when we're on YouTube, nobody knows what the hell you and I talked about. That's why we're doing it publicly. Okay.
Right. Right.
So basically, at this point, I think you filled in a bunch of gaps. There's really nothing else to say. You
No,
went over
I'm done with it.
what you went over, and that's what I want. When you leave out of here, I definitely want your rules in order. I want all the air clear, because basically you just said everybody that had an issue, you did address all of them. You talked
Absolutely.
about the apology, you talked about how you're going to run your channel. And
Yeah.
I think that at this point, after this show, I don't think that anybody needs to approach you about any of this. I think
Yeah,
it's
that was
over.
basically a wake up call for me. That was basically a wake up call for me. Girl, wake yourself up. Now, when I'm
Right.
over there with lemon, if I eat edible, don't go live, ho.
You're not. Hey, you're not allowed to share screen. You're not allowed to do shit if you eat edibles.
Nope,
Okay.
not at all. Not at all.
Mhm. Okay. So let's go through your rules and whatnot. Since we know,
Daquan.
I think we answered everybody's question. Okay, cool. We can conclude. Let's see. So Daquan or whatever. Okay. So basically, yeah, I don't want to drag on the commentary. I know a lot of you are here. Please tell me who's going live, because I will set up the redirect right now.
Let me look
Obviously, if
for
I
you.
hate you, you know what? Fuck it. Even
Not
if I
if I
hate
hate you. Not if I hate you. And if I had known Shakim was live, I would have redirected to him. I definitely would have. Well, I can tell you that
especially a content creator that's a member, or you guys know who, if I fuck with
mm,
you or who I don't. But anyway, yeah, definitely do that so that I can see who's going live. What do we get in the private chat? Oh, Jesus Christ, Happy, you don't have to let us know you'll be in the chat. You can just go. No, I'm playing Happy. I fucks with you.
I don't think
So
any of these people that are live, I mean, I don't know. Do you mess with Big Baby? Big Baby Caribbeana? You know Big Baby.
oh yeah. You mean
She's
Motion
live.
Detector Big Baby?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. She's
Uh,
live.
yeah, I
Passive
don't.
Pastor Wilson live,
but
Judge Fifi live.
the commentary is going to be completely
Yeah,
different. I want to send them over to somebody that's
yeah,
same kind of commentary, same environment, because I don't want them to be confused. I don't have a problem
right.
with Big Baby or anybody else, but if they go over there, they're going to be like, what the hell is going on? They're
That
not in
is
the
true.
storylines or anything like that. But please let me know if somebody's going live. But anyway, here's what we're going to do before we conclude. We're going to go over everything, and let me know if you want to add something, because basically I really, really want you to, any of the commentary that's about your channel and all the other bullshit, let's it's done. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So let's go over this real quick, and then if you have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever, we'll do that.
Oh,
So
ODS is going live. Yeah, ODS is
he
going
is?
live 11:30.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Oh, okay. What? Okay. All right, Ms. Darlings, I appreciate you. ODS is going live.
I'll get the link.
Okay. Well,
I'll
I
get
don't
the
need the
link.
link. I'm gonna set up the redirect right now.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll go over, because I know there's people in the clouds that aren't familiar and whatnot, but we're gonna definitely do that. I'm gonna set that up right now. Hold on one second. So talk to the people real quick. Tell them, while I set up this redirect, can you tell them how you felt about this whole situation? Did it give you a little solace? You feel better? You good?
I do. I mean, I feel good about it. I feel good about it. It's a lot of stuff is cleared up. A lot of narratives are cleared up. And I put ODS's his link in the back chat if you need it.
To the actual show or to
To
his
the
channel?
actual show.
To the actual show. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You put it in the back. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
I love my ODS.
Yep. Hold on one second. I'm going to teleport us, but we are definitely going to give me a second, because we're definitely going to we're going to conclude with everything, replay game. We don't want anybody to have amnesia or anything.
And that's true. And I do want to thank you very much for helping me to get this kind of out and fixed up, and my rules set. And because I didn't have a lot of rules at the beginning, I just operated off of let's just talk and whatnot. So for me, this was good for me. I'm not happy that Judge Fifi porn bomb me. I'm just not happy with it. But at the same time, I'm not going to continue worrying about it. Okay, it's done. The video is gone. It's over, and it's done. It is done.
Hey, ODS. Let me know. Can you please? When is he set? When is he
11:30.
11:30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So when he dips out of here, he's gonna go live.
Right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, ODS for sure. We'll definitely be over there as soon as you go live. Lolo, let's just hit these up real quick. Let me know if you want to add anything, and then we'll head over to ODS's. Okay.
Absolutely.
Soon as I got it set up already. ODS.
You're welcome, ODS. Love you, boo.
All right. So let's go ahead and go over Let's go over these things real quick.
Absolutely.
Before we go. All right. So again, replay game or somebody who missed it. That's Lolo's. Damn. Sorry, I'm tired.
That's my Cash App. And anything you send would be absolutely amazing. I try to support as many people as I can with my meager funds, and anything you can donate would be absolutely amazing. I use it to pay for the StreamYard, the Epidemic music, and everything like that. But I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. All right, cool. So, all right, number one is no dragging kids on Lolo's panel. Okay?
Nope.
Number two is at Lolo's discretion, she can drop anybody or not bring a person up at all. So basically, for the slow people on the upper deck, that basically means don't get pissed if you don't make it to the panel. Okay.
Right. Right.
It's just, and the thing is this is a fair across the board. This isn't targeting anybody. This isn't picking on anybody. Basically, this is, up to the discretion. Just like, here's the thing: if you go to somebody's channel, especially if you're a content creator, you have to expect the same. You have to give the same respect that you whatever. All right. I'm tired. I'm sorry. You get it. I was gonna give you all a deacon speech, but you get it. All right. Number 3 is just because you hit the link does not mean you get on the panel.
Right.
That's basically what I was talking about earlier. So if Lolo up to her discretion, if she wants to drop the link, if she wants to pin the link, if she wants to throw the link out the window, if you click the link and you're backstage, you might be dropped. And
Right.
don't get in your feelings. It's fair across the board. Okay, so we definitely put in there no dragging the deceased for sure. This is a big one right here. Jadon is not welcome at Lolo's, and I don't think that needs to turn into like a shit storm. Basically,
It doesn't.
What that basically means is sometimes you gotta just take a step back. You know, with the history that Lolo does have, some of the things that's happened, like there becomes a certain situation where you're like, okay, you know how you hold everything in when you're in a relationship, and then that last straw that broke the camel's back. You know,
It's
we're in
just
that
no
situation.
more.
No
Yeah.
hard feelings, I would assume.
No.
Just you know, just to kind of you know, set the stage for y'all. I believe you're gonna block each other personally. That's none of my business, but that's what Lemon was talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh yeah, I already put that up. All right. So we got Lolo will leave the banner up when she is unfamiliar with how a potential guest moves. So basically, don't get all pissed off about it, whatever. At Lolo's discretion, she's gonna leave the banner up, and you know, and I should also put hang on. All right. So just because we put these 6 things up here, hold on, backstage 1 second back there. Just because we put these rules up, 6 things, we're literally sitting here, we're freestyling this. Like
Yeah, we are.
Lolo and I didn't talk about it. We didn't take notes. We didn't do anything
Nah.
crazy. So I definitely want everybody to know, don't just say, oh, well, I didn't do one of those 6 rules. Lolo can add or take away anything that she wants in the future
On my channel. Exactly. It's my motherfucking panel.
right,
So
but I
I'm gonna
think
do
this is
whatever I want.
yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
think this is like a good start. I would say this is a good start
Yeah.
into how you're going to conduct the channel moving forward. I just wanted to make sure that people knew that you can add to it at any time. Krista.
Hi.
Yes.
You back?
So hi, I'm back. I'm back. I had to talk to. I had a couple of a phone call to make. Anyway, so there's rules now. So do we have to? Is there going to be like a list
A
that we
list?
have to read before we come up?
No,
Make sure
no,
we don't.
No.
no,
Like, what if
no.
we just happen to break the rule? Are we going to be dismissed?
You
Or
may
put
be.
down?
You may be. If you're dragging
Oh.
kids, if you're doxing, if you're dragging deceased people, yeah, you gotta. I mean, I can't do it.
So
I'm not
that's
gonna
where
do it.
now that's the part I want to come up here because remember
She
when
came
me and
up
you
with the
were
rules.
arguing
Mm-hmm.
and you were using my friend Mary as a drag.
I
So
was.
I think you should be put down off your own panel and let me run your
You
panel
want
for
her to
one
time
day.
herself out.
One
You
day,
want me to
just
time
one day.
myself out? I know. You co-host with me one day. How about that?
Oh my
Go
God, it's gonna
live.
be a riot. It's gonna be too
It's
Go
gonna
much
be.
fun.
live, ODS. Go live. Got the replay set up, sir.
It's gonna be too
Yes,
much fun.
man.
It's gonna be like a whole big old
Well, see, that's the
geriatric
one
old
thing.
school party.
That's the one thing that I can say about Krista. Now, we've said some nasty things to each other, and
Yes.
it's my discretion if I say, you know what, we both don't feel good doing
Lolo doesn't have
this.
to follow any of her own rules. Go ahead.
I don't. No, I don't. I don't. I'm shit.
She
If
don't.
if I want to be friends with somebody, I can. And
Right.
for me, Krista is a peer to me. Now, does she do some crazy things sometimes? Yes, she does, and she knows what
If
she's
you
doing.
crazy, if I'm crazy, I can only be who I am.
That
Everybody else who they
Lord,
is. So if
Lord
I'm
Hey,
crazy,
Jesus.
I'm
Krista.
being who I am. Crazy Krista. They call me just crazy.
That just, you
Oh,
know
okay.
what?
All right, I'm gonna redirect right now. So Krista will holler at you. You're welcome back anytime. Let me
Oh,
close out with the
yes, yes.
guest.
I have fun. I'll rewatch whatever it is that I missed.
All right.
But thanks for having me, and thanks for
All right.
Lola. I'll be seeing you
I'll
around.
talk to
And
you.
the
Yeah, I'll talk to you, child.
the popsicles on Lolo's is not ruled
That's
out. You're
funny.
good
That
there.
is
All
the she done bought a
right.
12 pack. She done bought a 12 pack. So she
I
got to go
sure
through the
did.
I know she did. She bought a
And
12
they got
pack.
them on sale this
Okay,
week. Buy one box, get
okay.
one
All
box
right. We'll
free.
holler
Oh,
at you,
okay.
Okay,
Miss
yeah, I'll call you because I'm gonna get some too.
JC.
Um
Lolo, Jesus Christ. We'll holler at you, Krista. All right, y'all. Let me real quick. I'm not gonna do an outro or anything like that because it messes up the redirect. Hold on, let me save this real quick. Hold on. Let me
we
make
going to
sure
ODS's
we are
Tennessee.
definitely going to be teleported to ODS. Don't do anything, you all. You don't have to click on the link. You don't have to do anything. We're going to be teleported over there immediately. Let me see. Let me make sure. ODS. Hold on. Okay. There it is. The redirect. Okay. Hate how it says upcoming. Okay. Hold on 1 second,
And
y'all.
it's so easy to do. I just when Lemon taught
Oh, the
me how to
redirect.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, Lemon, I brought me and my 15 people over.
You and your yeah. All right. The redirect is set up. Y'all sit still. We're gonna go over to ODS's. Lolo, I really do appreciate it. Thank you
I
for being,
appreciate you.
strong enough and open enough to come up here and do this.
Always.
I tried to do a good job. This
You
was
did.
freestyle.
You did a very good job, Envy, and I appreciate you. You are a great friend, and I really appreciate you. You
Yeah.
try so hard to keep me on the straight and narrow, and
Well,
I
I
just
try.
I adore you. You're my good friend. Listen, thank you. I'm gonna bounce, and I'm gonna
All
be at
right.
ODS for a few minutes, and then I'm
Absolutely.
gonna go to bed so I can get these shots, baby. Thank
All
you, boo.
right.
I'll talk to you
Absolutely.
later.
Anytime. All
Y'all
right.
have a good night, but I'll see y'all over at ODS.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, y'all. All right. Hey, thank you so much. Like whether if you haven't been to ODS's, you'll love it over there. It's a great vibe. ODS is definitely top tier. For the people that know the ODS, that's where we're going. So no outro music because when somebody plays outro music, it messes up the redirect and then people leave and do all that. So I'm literally just gonna end live. And we'll be over there. Thank you all. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for the supportive comments towards Lolo. I put Lolo's Cash App up there several times. If you missed it, just watch the replay and I'll see y'all. Thank you.